Hello? Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been over a year probably. We're live. Welcome to Suitcase Mission -1. YouTuber already saying that. A Revert 1999 themed Dungeons and Dragons one shot. I am Violet, your dungeon master for the morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And, well, this story is certainly a story. I honestly don't prepare my speeches. I just wing this. So, in the suitcase, owned by the Foundation's timekeeper, there exist, well, there live many arcanists that have been assigned there, transferred there, or whatever their reason. And I can switch over to this and this. I have production budget. That's the wrong track. That's the right track. Among these are, of course, the timekeeper herself and her chief assistant, the two of which darken the shadows of the suitcase this fine afternoon, but just barely past noon. For at her desk, or rather at her long table, Vertin herself reads off a paper. Well, 5 papers. As she looks at the team that has been assembled for this sudden mission that the Foundation gave her. And I will be switching to the game itself. Oh my god, it's been so long since I did this. Do I remember how to push buttons? I do. Oh god, do I have to do British accents? No, I don't. Sonetto looks at the papers. This is the best we could do so far. We've assembled the most capable, but we know who haven't already been sent. I'm sorry, Miss Timekeeper, but she doesn't call her Miss. What am I saying? I'm sorry, Timekeeper, but no, it's fine. Could you tell me a bit more about them? Certainly. Well, okay. First rules of the game, I would like everyone except Hai, but Hai can roll if he wants to be included. Roll me d20s. Ten. You did both R and roll. You can just pick one. 6. 5. Get those low rolls out of the game from the beginning, because you don't want that later. Wow. These would normally suck, but these don't. Our highest number is a 10. Alright. Well, I would normally ask this. I would normally ask Azii to read this aloud, but you are first. I'm debuff. As Sonetto reads the arcane profile of the first arcanist who enters the suitcase, what does she read, Azii? She just wants me to record. Everyone remember your numbers, because numerical order is who we're following. You can make it 2 sentences, 3 sentences, whatever basic, like, job interview profile you have that introduces you. Well, it ain't for speeding. Sonetto reads your profile. First we have is Eldrine Eldridge. Is it still Eldrine Eldridge, even if you, well, let's... First we have Eldrine Eldridge, an arcanist that was merely put under custody, but was transferred to us in order to serve her time. I can call her in if you already want to. Timekeeper? Sure. Alright. Azii, change your name as Sonetto calls for this speedster, this daredevil, this this renegade on the run. I ask for Azii. How do you enter? How do you enter? How do you talk? Is Cat actually voicing this, or should I just? Wow, I just woke up. Am I late? No, we're fine. Please take a seat, Miss Eldridge. We're still waiting for the others. You are in fact first. Okay, first moment of... Where do you sit? Near them, far at the table, you have all the seat options available to you. Eldrine, one bitch. I'll sit in the farmost seat. From them? Okay, so Eldrine Eldridge sees Sonetto, sees Burton, decides, I'll take this seat over here. Well, I suppose that's fine. Alright then. Who's next? Remember your numbers? It was Stella? Yeah. Well, as Sonetto flips over the papers to the second page, like my pajamas? Verton stares at you from across the table, reads the text. The name tag censors the last words. I just noticed that. Let them see them, what? Verton just nods. Sonetto just reads it and says, I don't think that's grammatically correct. But as she says that, walking through the door is our second arcanist. Do you want to introduce yourself? Boobs where? As I want to shave them titties. You walk into hearing that, and Alice, who are you? What does your profile say? Our next arcanist is, well, as she walks in, so let's continue anyway. We found her lost in an avenue. Dazed and confused. But her arcane aptitude has been recorded as one of the highest for our new candidates. We don't know much about her. She seems to have an incomplete recollection of her memories, but under duress of the Foundation, she was assigned to us, and, well, her aptitude seems useful for the current mission. And Paladin, do you talk? Do you sit anywhere? What do you do? The table's free. Seems someone else is already here before you. I just leave awkwardly. Hi. Hi. Uh, there is for some reason a girl just sitting at the far end of the table, but seems every other seat is free. I guess I'll just sit in the middle since it's furthest away from everyone right now. I guess you can walk around and get even further from everyone by taking one of the back seats. Alright, any interaction between the two of you? Because who's next? As those two talk? Hmm. Alright then. As Sonetta flips to the third page, she reads a profile off the version of not a normal arcanist, because this is one of the ones that aren't truly humanoid. As walking through the door is a being of a smaller stature. What does your profile say?
My
Mrs.
profile.
Frisby?
My profile says I was. My era is recorded in the 1970s. I was found near an old oak tree in an abandoned farm. Just living life until the foundation came around upon rumors of something strange happening in the field, in the open field, and they came across Mrs. Frisby. A mouse. By all appearances, they are. She is a field mouse with like a simple red cloak, little makeshift glasses, and the size of a toddler, so about like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
3-4 feet tall.
Oh.
By all
Hello there.
appearances, a field mouse.
Hello there.
Oh. Oh dear. I hope I'm not late.
No, Liz, you are exactly on time. You may take a seat.
Excellent.
The group is not yet complete. You see two people who seem to be here before you. One white-haired girl just at the middle seats of this honestly really long table for you considering your height, and one girl with writing on her shirt that seems to be taking the far end of the table for some peculiar reason. I assume she's not sitting straight at all.
Mrs.
You can be
Frisby
near
will
them,
take.
for them.
She will take the closest seat towards Sonetto.
Okay, right next to her. Propping yourself up very cutely on human-sized seats.
From her cloak, she will take out 2 little pieces of honey candy and hand them over. Oh, I happened to come across these while wandering about the halls of the Foundation. One for both of you.
You hear Snell audibly gasp as she politely has to take it, and while she takes the two, she looks nervously over to the still staring straight at Burton, who looks at her and just nods in approval, a silent gesture saying that yes, you may take it, while she takes one herself and, well, pockets it for later, but you get the feeling that she's more doing that out of professional courtesy right now to focus on the mission, but she will clearly enjoy it, while Sonetto is silently gasping for joy. Professionalism for now.
Although this is a professional meeting, children still deserve sweets every now and then.
Oh, fine. Why, thank you. And then it's you three may talk over the long distances you sat across from each other. Or you can go.
I do have extra if you two would like some.
It can be a reward for the safe return. I do not have a British accent. This is the best I can do. Anyways, we
She
have.
gives candies to both.
Mhm. They are holding back their excitement from it. I want one, says says Eldrine from the far end of the table, 25 feet away. Well, you two can talk and chat while I ask the fourth shadow who darkens the suitcase. Do you have any? As another reads your profile, what does she say to the timekeeper? Hello there. White twig? As
Okay, talking. The report simply mentions that this one is actually from the original era of 1999 and is a part of the Plaza Scientific Computing Center and a part of the Mesmer family. The report ends there.
There you are. Welcome. You may take any of the available seats. We have one last person remaining. As a child of the Mesmer family, and the man you can see here enters in a room that's currently populated by young-looking girls and kind-looking humanoid mouse. Well, humanoid just by standing on bipedal legs, but you can see. There are available seats. Everyone who came before you seems to be awkwardly social distancing for some reason. No one really told me where to sit, but I get you assuming everywhere is fine. Anywhere is fine.
I'll take the bottom middle one. And oh wait, do I get to introduce myself?
You may, if you want more. You can talk more.
Alright.
So far, Sinella's just read your bio and called you in. You haven't personally talked to anyone yet.
Alright. I take a soft glance around the room. People. Gives a breath and simply addresses the timekeeper instead. Hello there, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day, especially you, timekeeper and Mr. Neto. Thank you very much for having us today. It is such an honor to be finally meeting you. Huge fan of your work. I mean, everyone in La Place really is. Please call me Marcel. I'm your representative of the Mesmer family for the day, and I was assigned here today to assist you in this mission. The family has been following your travels and your works in the past few years, and we have been waiting for a perfect opportunity to start this possible partnership with you and your Suitcase. I hope we can be close acquaintances, and we understand that you have been in contact with our little junior for a while now, but we also understand that she is not exactly the nicest or most sociable person for the job. I hope I can provide the Mesmer family a friendly face, and our time here today, no matter how short, would be quite amicable and would head start a long-standing relationship between our factions. And of course, to everyone else, I hope you get along well for this mission. Thank you.
Oh god, British accent, try my best. God, how does Frisby talk again? Pleasure to meet you as well. As you may know, Mesmer Junior has been a long acquaintance. I hope to work well as well, and so I do apologize if the mission was so sudden, but I am pleased that you are honored to be one of the selected candidates for this mission. Now, for the last Arcanist, and I could say this one was a bit of an oddity, she says with a slight nervous tone in her voice. Yes, well, about that. This next one is, well, I would say she reads the profile, but instead what happens is just the door is ominously opened, where you would expect a figure to stand. Instead, only floats? Question mark. and actually, the air around everyone suddenly turns heavy as what you see floating before you does not just float, but look at you. Because what everyone sees is this. Like, I made a thing. And Orange, I don't think you need to introduce yourself anymore, but did the screen switch or is that not working? Oh my god, I think I broke the screen. Let me just. I think I broke the screen.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, I can finally show this motherfucker to you all, and I'm just gonna let you all deal with that as I bring back the music.
Hi, why?
Jump scare alert!
And also audio alert. Oh my god.
I did not. I did not expect it to be that loud. Chat, I'm scared. Everyone just sees that. Hi, I have a question. Does it float or does it walk?
I don't know which one's scarier.
It crawls. Okay.
Oh, I hate
Everyone
that.
just where? Okay, I'm not even gonna say something about you. She does not. Where do you crawl to? There are available seats. Do you even sit or do you just? I was expecting that. Marcel and Mrs. Frisby, you just see this small orange crawl up the chair, up the fabric, and sit on the table. Um,
Is the orange the same size as Mrs. Frisby? Like, how big is this orange?
Hi, I want you to tell me. It is small size, like the creature's small size. I presume it's smaller than me, that's why I made it ever so slightly smaller, but... Fucking regret thinking! 2'9". Yeah, 2'9" tall orange with 4 limbs that... Are those scales? Should I ask? Yes. Okay. With scaly limbs, 2 arms and 2 legs. You presume this one to be an awakened, due to the inanimate nature of its body, but... Well, I think the eyes are there. Do the eyes blink? Or do they
Oh
not
my
blink?
god.
Is that you? They don't blink.
They don't blink! The fuck you mean?
As this unblinking orange just sits there. Well, Timekeeper, I think the group has finally been assembled. If you all would like to take the time to introduce yourselves to each other, you may. Otherwise, we will may prep you on the mission as soon as you feel you are ready. Okay, social time. You can all introduce yourselves to each other for the first time. Well, let the conversation start. Or ender.
Well, good day to all of you. I am Mrs. Frisby. Yes, hello, Orange.
Oh yeah, I guess that's just what you instinctively
I'm a mouse,
call it
motherfucker.
because I'm gonna stare at the rat. You hear
Zooming
this?
in.
Oh god, right, it can talk to you. Right, it can do that. You hear this in your mind.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle.
It can talk to you in your mind. It is telepathic. Great!
Did only Mrs. Frisby hear that, or did everybody
Yes.
hear that?
It's in your mind. I don't think it has a mouth. So you can only presume it could be a mental thing. Get out of my head.
It has no mouth and it must scream? Like what? Well, you do sound like my friend Nicodemus, so that is a comfort.
How's the rest of the table doing?
I'm just nervously like waving to each one, unsure of what to do at like the thing at the table. Oh
Mrs.
god,
Frisby
this is what.
will give Marcel a candy.
So get this thing out of here.
I'm just gonna whisper thank you so much. As I gladly
Johnny,
accept
I hope
that.
you have no allergies.
Yeah, I'm fine. This is what Junior must go through every single day, goddamn.
Everyone looks to Verton, and she is the only one in this table probably completely unfazed. Just she looks to the orange and politely nods at it, completely like this is just a normal part of her job. I'm gonna extend my hand out to her.
She will accept. Little paw extend.
Give me.
Oh, give me. Give me. Oh, of course. She goes into her little robe and holds out the candy. Wait, you don't have a mouth, so how are you going to... Oh, okay. Alright. Huh? Well then. This is certainly going to be an interesting mission.
Oh god, it went inside her. Just like the 5 Arcanists, we have subject to the mission. Yes, thank you. Are you all ready to hear the details, then?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Very well then. Sanitary to make gravity. And yes, thank you. Stella seems to go off to a table and gather something that they have gathered. That is something that they have gathered. Oh, they have like a hider. I think I would be silent stuff in line. The Birkin picks up a stack of documents that Sonetta was carrying earlier, and basically tells me, alright, I am not gonna subject myself to a poor British accent for any longer. She will basically give you the details of the mission. Alright, I'm just gonna be talking as well because this is gonna be much less confusing. The details of the mission. You've already heard about it in brief mentions during the time that you were selected in the suitcase, however that process went for you. Verton outlines what sounds like a simple mission. It is a simple goal of stopping what was reported to be Manus Vindictae activity in, the city of London. As we are currently in the outside era of the 1990s, reports came in from the Foundation relatively recently. Your group is a group of honestly cobbled together last-minute recruits who weren't already going on missions, but due to the urgency of this event, it was still necessary for a group to be assembled. Still, though, It seems that from the energy you could get, it's not really the Foundation's 18, since it was passed along to the Timekeeper, who then herself had to pass it along to whoever was left available. The goal is simple. It's a mission to stop Manus Vindictae, who are reported to be thieves, in a location in the city only known as the London Museum of Arcane Artworks. I've already said it to Transpulsion. She tells you that they don't have much details on the nature of their activity other than they were spotted having some sort of activity in the forests outside the city. That that is rumored to be where some ancients found details of the plan steal from a museum. You may question, you may ask further followed by details, but that's the general gist of the mission. And you are the ones tasked to stop it. Yep. You may ask clarifying questions or whatever you want out of the mission, or are you still too scared of this?
So the Manus were spotted in the forest?
Relatively so. Once you are all to depart, we will be dropping you off to the last known location they were spotted in. There are, according to the agents, we've heard talks of a supply camp being hidden in the forest. While not imperative to the mission, as it is supposed to take place in the city of London itself, it may do you well to get some clues as to what their goal is if you find this supply camp within the forest. However, the main mission itself is to be within the city. Okay, so that would be your main clue. Once this mission is over, once this briefing is over, you will be dropped off into the forest where the last known activity was said to be spotted, and there may or may not be a supply camp for you to all gather some further clues, or you head to the main city itself when it's orange. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can you want to say something?
It's a stable circular horror film. Well, if no one else had any further clarifying questions, Soneto actually comes back. Okay, here's a fact.
The very memory of my face will cause a manifestation of my being in the future. You will be asleep in bed. I will be there and watch over you. When you wake, you will not be able to move any part of you. When the doctors eventually find you, they will not see you, but you will, and I'll see you.
Well, as Soneto cannot hear that, she just proceeds to gather up some things in her hands that she drops off on this side of the table. However, you will not all be going into this alone. We have provided a small assortment of arcane tools to help you all with the mission. You may all distribute it amongst yourselves if you wish. They are hopefully to aid in the prevention of the Manus agents. We cannot go with you ourselves, for we must oversee various other missions. But these were the best we could gather up for you all, with the assistance of some of our other Suitcase residents. Soneto seems to drop off what looks like, well, a ball of floating gas, a red vial, a rainbow vial, and some glasses?
Gee, it's the gay juice, guys.
Mm-hmm. We will also be providing you a method of communication in order to relay back to us. As the workman takes the pager that was on the desk and also places it among the items of orange here. Essentially, okay, here's are some, well, quote, starting equipment for you all to, well, do amongst yourselves. I assume you would have to at least gather together a bit. And, yeah, speaking as a DM, these are some starting magic items that you may pick and choose distribute, however, to assist with you on your journey. You may inspect them to know what they do, or you may just take one for yourself and never put the paper to the orange. The pager to the orange.
Can I check them one by one to see what they are?
Yeah, you can pick one up, you can look at it, select any that you wish, and, well,
I want to check the glasses.
you check the
curious.
glasses.
The
Uh,
shaders.
Okay. Well, it looks like a pair of trendy 90s glasses, but it doesn't take an arcanist to know that these are somehow magically infused. Eldrine takes the gauges. You may you may check. Okay, first actual check of the game. You may roll me an investigation or arcana check to know what these glasses do exactly. Same with you, Eldrine, for the for what is labeled. You can check the label, and it says Sotheby's Poly Potion. And the other one is the other vial is labeled Sotheby's Cure Potion. 5.
This is going great.
Okay, I'll give you advantage just this once because you are a member of a class. Sure.
Okay.
Arcane instruments are kind of your thing. I'm gonna give it to you this once.
Watch it be a 4.
Clever. Good enough.
I'll take it.
Okay. So as Marcel investigates or Arcane checks the trending 90s glasses, you can feel a bit of, I'll take whatever's left on the table. There's currently 3 items left on the table. You investigate the arcane glasses and see that there is a latent charm arcanum present within them. Do you feel like these glasses help you socially in a way, as there is some as the arcanum within them feels like of the nature to magically influence the behavior of other people towards you. They're charming glasses. If you wear them.
My god, there is glasses.
Yes.
They certainly are.
Eldrine,
Even back
however,
then.
as you are sitting back here at the far end, you investigate the contents of the poly potion and surprisingly have knowledge that it is a potion of polychromy. It is. I'm just gonna give you the item here since you scored so high. It's a potion that is, of course, drinkable. It lasts for 1 hour, and during that time, you can change your color. It is, well, from what you can presume, it's given to you because it's helpful for espionage. As you can literally change your color of one using. Orange, which do you grab among the 3 left? There's a cure potion, there's a bubble ball, and there's the pager. Who else takes it? Who else takes the others? Come on, don't be shy.
I'll take the bubble ball.
You take the bubble ball. Do you check it or?
Yeah, I'll check it.
Yeah, you can make your own investigation or arcana. It's a common item that I am sure I don't need to tell you as CeeJay, but let's see if Mrs. Frisby is familiar with it. I'll grab the other vial. And this one is labeled Sotheby's Cure Potion, the red vial of, well, liquid. Investigation or arcana for anyone wanting to check. The orange! 7.
You got another 7, boys.
You check the instrument and you kind of shake it around with both of your palms. It seems to be made up of very floaty pink dust and shards of glass. You see a pin that you probably are meant to pull, so it's probably something thrown, but you aren't too familiar with this. You aren't too familiar with this item. Maybe someone else will if you ask them, but it's shiny, it's jingly, and it's very fun to look at and shake around. Alice, I'm gonna give you a mysterious advantage on investigation or arcana for the potion. You feel you feel you feel like you know this kind of thing, most likely, from what you've given me. Orange, you grab a pager. There's no real check you need to do on the pager. It's a pager. You can use it to call Merton, and it's a pager. It does take a while. Advantage. I'm gonna call her right now. You activate the pager and, well, presumably contact her. Can you even speak into it? I don't think it can. I think it has to work.
Does the telepathy work with the pager?
Telepathy does not work with a pager, I think, so you just open it to a blank and, hello.
Yes, great.
She just whispers. Yeah, you can whisper to Vertin because she's next to you, but you can't whisper into the pager. Yeah.
Can you?
Well, anyways, as
Can I
Alice,
see? Oh my goodness. Can Mrs. Frisby see the orange, like, use the pager? Like, is it
yeah, you
is it
probably
recording anything?
it's pressing the buttons, and it looks like it's opened the communication channel, but you cannot hear the orange communicating. At most, the orange can type out something. But, well, Alice, as you investigate the cure potion, it's something you don't know how exactly, but you are familiar with the type. It's a modified healing potion. It's a cure potion that has 3 charges. Essentially, okay, this is what I said about a modified healing potion. It's a potion that has 3 charges. Using these charges, you can either spend 1 charge to gain the effects of a small healing potion, which is the 2d4 plus 2 healing, or 2 charges to get the effect of a greater health potion, which is the 4d4 plus 4 healing. Additionally, this potion, due to the nature of its handicraft, well, the creator of it named Sotheby, who you are familiar with, you can use it as a bonus action to drink yourself, or a full action to apply to others. It currently is full with all 3 of its charges. Meanwhile, Eldrine, you identify the Poly potion as a one-use thing. Marcel, you identify the 90s glasses as something that has multiple uses. Mrs. Frisby, you don't know what a bubble bomb is. So, yeah. Anything you all would like to know about these items, or are you proficient enough to use them? We don't have much time, so we will be sending you all to the mission soon. Can you use the pager already?
Yeah, can you use the pager?
What is this device? Presumably in your mind. Everyone else just sees Mrs. Frisby one-sidedly talking to the orange, which you don't know if it's more assuring or less assuring.
It's a communication device for all of us to report to Miss Timekeeper.
Mechanically, I can tell you that during the mission, it basically acts as the spell sending for those familiar with D&D, which can be used to communicate, and it's basically ring a friend, but the friend is Vertin, and if you got stuck on your mission, it's your Vertin, please help box. So yeah, you may all talk about who should get what item, or you may just keep the one secret. Decide. You all guys decide. I'm not your mom. I'll give the pager to the wall. You know this.
I'll trade the
You
balls.
trade the bubble ball.
The bubble ball.
Do you wanna investigate the
Two
bubble ball,
orbs.
Orange? Sure, investigation or arcana. Either works. I guess Eldrine just gets the poly potion and Alice gets the cure potion. I have both negative one. Oh good, at least it's not small enough. You also don't know what it is, it's just funny to shake. It looks like it's built like a grenade. So you probably throw it, but you don't know what it does. It's called the Misty Bubble Ball, so you can presume it has something to do with mist. But, well, that's all you know for now. Anyways, as you all trade, investigate, and do stuff, Senna will just inform you all. Alright, one last... we gave it a grenade!
A smart decision overall, really.
Senna will just talk to you all once more, and... well, unfortunately, we don't have much else time. The mission of the Manus Vindictae is presumed to take place before the evening, so... if you are all ready, we must all assemble and we'll open this case to where we currently keep it stored, which will be the forest where we last saw Manus Vindictae activity. Are you all ready? You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All
Is
right,
everyone
team.
ready?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
do our
ready.
best.
Grab the pager.
I'm just gonna store the glasses. So.
You just start. Okay.
Yoink.
Okay. I was thinking to myself for so long who would take what item, and this is gonna be entertaining. I'm not gonna be dragging the items with you, but know you have them and just ask me a question if it matters. So, as the party is assembled, we open the suitcase. We open the suitcase as above you all filters down some afternoon light. Your mission set before you is set place before the evening ends, so whatever you do has to be relatively fast. As you are all each escorted out from the suitcase, you, well, individually in a single file line, ascend the stairs that open up to where they keep it stored, which ends up being, I can do production value and say, a forest. I'm just going to keep it to this background for a bit, while you may all talk with each other as the suitcase closes. Zenetto just politely reminds you all once again that the mission has to take place and conclude before the evening. You're all left in a forest, your own devices, and, well, it's the forest you see before you. Afternoon sunlight filtering down. You are currently in a clear grove, but the forest is thick enough where you can't really see past the first 4 lines of trees that you are surrounded by. You were told that they don't have much details on the Manus mission, other than they were last spotted in this forest due to a supply camp mission. Where that camp is, you don't know. You may know, or you may choose to just proceed to the city if time is of the essence. And swap back to you all. If the stream would like to, I know that the stream likes me switching screens every so often. To do this and just restart it.
Were we given a direction in which, in relation to the suitcase?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
You presume that you were dropped off at the point where it was spotted, but you don't know the direction of the camp.
Alright. Could I make, what kind of check would I need to make to find maybe some patches of flattened grass or tracks?
Survival or perception. You may all talk with each other first. introduce yourself or who goes, and while Miss Frisby just start you off. Hey,
Oh boy.
it is great. Mrs. Frisby, you look around. I'm moving things art. You look around. You don't see many tracks. You see that this path before you is one that's more like. It's less that you can't spot tracks, and it's more that this place seems to be a place of foot traffic altogether, causing most of the grass within it to already be patted down. You see some direction. You see multiple directions you could go, but no clear direction to. Okay, I can at least tell you that they most likely told you that the city is due west. So you know that the direction of the city is west. That leaves the other three cardinal directions for you to go. Where exactly it is, well, it's for us to find out. You don't seem to be in any clear direction other than. Well, you do spot some things that look like prints, but not humanoid footprints. They just look like an animal print you can't identify. Can I go to the ground? Yes. Mm,
Whoa.
Alice and Eldrine, are you just silently standing?
It seems like I can't really. I'm gonna touch it. Touch what?
You touch the grass. The dirt. You touch beyond the grass and touch the dirt. You want to make a survival or perception check? Yes. Either of which works.
Wow.
Well, because two people have now at least worked on it, you add on to what Mrs. Frisby has detected. It seems that there are some indents in the ground of. Oh my god. There are some indents along the ground that seem to be made by animal creatures, but they're not footprints. They're more just like small sized indents. By small, I mean like 2 feet in diameter indents on the ground. They don't seem to be like made by hoofed creatures, but it's just as far as possible to find the nearest structure in sight of people. Alright, Eldrine gives her shot, and honestly, sure, Eldrine, I can let that be your own acrobatics check if you want, or just survival or perception, whatever you want to check. The dirt has no memories.
I feel like I've concluded the same. Oh, dear, where are you going?
So everyone else just sees Eldrine run way faster than a normal person. She has 45 move speed.
Oh my goodness.
Eldrine, you run around, look around the forest to see any better tracks. From your position, you weren't really getting much before, but from you running around, you see a couple more things that may look to be useful. You go over to a place you spot. You don't. Yep, you have a Aurora Games training with you. You look over to the new spot you have, and you don't identify what the tracks are, but you do identify a better place to search than wherever you were before. You can call over your party to where you are, and I believe you will at least head to the better spot. You found a better spot.
Mrs. Frisby will follow.
It's north, yeah. Essentially, Eldrine went north, and she's found some better tracks. I'll call them over. Hop, 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 hop. Just imagine the party moves north. Hop, 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 hop.
Up.
And now you see what looked to be more indented grass.
Oh. Well, excellent.
Yeah, she found a better spot. She hasn't identified it yet, but she found a better spot.
Let's see what this dirt has to say.
Yep, you can do the checks again.
Hold on. I realize that I'm not doing my job as a cleric. Um, as I see them investigate even further, I simply grab my clip-on EMF and I harness my skill and I cast guidance on Miss Frisby before she casts her skill.
Yeah,
So
that's a 1d4 to your skill check. Mhm.
Okay. I wonder if this will work. Aha!
That's very
P.
well. Okay, so you, Mrs. Frisbee, lean down to the ground and see where the indented dirt and grass is. You find, actually, multiple sets of footprints.
He like
Beyond
gives it a
the
little sniff too.
Mhm.
Little mousy
sniffing
sniff.
work, over at the spot where a tree has fallen down, you can see a set of humanoid footprints. Based on what they look, they probably sat down on the broken down tree as a sort of woods bench. And so that confirms that there was indeed arcanist or human activity near this area. What you see before you are some tracks made by this humanoid footprint, but also some more of those indented 2 feet in diameter tracks that almost like it's not a hoof print or a paw print because it looks to be too round for any singular foot. It's more like the creature itself is round, but it follows these sets of humanoid footprints. And I would say that due to the success, you may follow the trail up due north as the footprints eventually yep, eventually run out. But due north, you spot more. You find yourself at a better clearing, and the footprints themselves seem to be muddied more by mhm, these indented circular prints. You kind of moved up to a better direction, but so far feel lost. And okay, it's at this point that hmm, okay, I would like one. Okay, actually, sure. Let's select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. It really is the curse number, huh?
No.
Oh boy.
Okay, okay, Mrs. Frisbee. This is a This is a more of a time-sensitive check. I would like you to do a perception check uh, of your surroundings
Okay.
as you currently find yourself in a place where tracks end. This shouldn't be a hard
Um.
check.
Yeah, but is guidance still active?
You used it on the
Yeah,
first check.
it's used.
Uh. uh oh, right. Okay.
Oh, okay,
First nat
very good.
20.
Okay.
You look around. You look around to the place where the tracks end. As the footprints themselves have been diluted down. Is that a proper word to use for footprints? I don't care. The English language is my bitch. You look around and, well, where they end is a place, yeah, is another clearing with another torn down tree or something. But as you look around and hold this position, trying to see where the rest of your party may be, you can see the dungeon master. Hello. You
He's so
instead
pretty.
of instead of human activity, you do hear rustling grass or rustling bushes around you. Rustling bushes and see a small black presence in one of the bushes. You may you may react as you wish.
Mm.
A small black presence, small enough, probably smaller than you or around your house in the bushes, just
Mm.
shaking it.
Does it look familiar to me?
I'd say with all of your checks so far, yeah, I'd say it is familiar. You see a watchful pair of eyes of a carbuncle.
Oh, you little fluffy thing. Do you know where the Manus Vindictae are.
As you try to communicate with it, it does the little screech thing it does as it opens its mouth to a wide open jaw. Thankfully, none of you get surprised by it, as we all throw you into the fire immediately. Everyone, let's roll initiative.
Let's go, fam.
Let's go.
As I bring you all to this map. And I think I can do this now.
Oh my god. Jesus fuck. Oh.
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh,
I
natural
was
20
about-
initiative. Let's go.
I was about to say earlier, like, I should really cast, like, my advantage over initiative rolls. I just decided not to.
Well, we're gonna have some fun. So.
Uh,
Okay, so due to this, first of all, I would. This is how I run combat. I will just ask everyone individually what their. Oh my god! Someone roll a 0.
yeah.
Okay. Mrs.
Is that a
Frisby?
surprise?
No, I don't do surprise on zeros.
Okay.
What's your initiative number, Mrs. Frisby?
13.
13. Eldrine? 23. Orange? Oh my god. This is zero.
3.
Marcel is in 0.
I'm a 0.
Okay,
Alice?
0 to hero. Let's go.
Alice is 20. Okay. So here's what we do. Thankfully, due to that perception check, Mrs. Frisby, you identify that there is more than just one. The carbuncle we were trying to talk to, I guess it would be swamp proficient, is this one that I can reveal to you now. You may react as you will. Eldrine, Mrs. Frisby alerts you that a carbuncle is hostile to your party. And there is probably more. You can see one right here. I guess I'm gonna leave in this bush. There it is. That's better than this. Let me test the waters, smack it with my sword. Move forward. As Eldrine, what does your sword look like? Your first time you pulled out the sword. Is it a sword? It's a long sword. Where did she get that? Well, I guess she has it.
You whipped it out.
And the carbuncle is about to attack Mrs. Frisby. What?
Nice.
Alright. Are you wielding with 2 hands or 1 hand? If it's 2 hands, it's a 1d10, critically hitting for 2d10. Or, yeah, I think that's how longswords damage rates go.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah, that would be 2d10 plus. Oh yeah, I guess I can. Yeah, two, double the dice, and yeah, add your normal modifier as normal. Regular crits. We aren't doing the crunchy crits that maximize the dice yet. That's good damage. Thankfully, the carbuncle is a small creature. As you slash at it, it is immediately defeated before it can spit something out at Mrs. Frisby. I think that's already going to be enough. For now, we're not doubling mods. We'll just keep it to more baseline D&D. Okay, that seems to be right. You've moved 5 feet, Eldrine, but Mrs. Frisby alerts you that there is probably more in this forest.
Whenever there's one, there's always more. Keep your guard up.
I'll move 20 feet back. Where is back? Like 20 feet down here, you're gonna run into a tree. I will say that these tree stumps are not stumps, they're just trees. 10. Okay, 10
Except
feet,
for that
you
fallen
hold your
one.
back. Yep, you hold your back to a tree. Okay. For now, I guess we're just going to be reacting since the rest of the carbuncles are still hidden from you. Enter. Alice, you hear the screeching and scuttering of creatures in the bushes. Local wildlife is apparently hostile. Why is the music intense? it's the reverse combat music. 5 feet top right. For now, you see no other carbuncles in the area. And I'm gonna dodge action. You are harder to hit.
Reaches into diamond.
You become isometric. That's how you represent the dodge actions, just to remember. No bonus
Becomes
action.
parallelogram.
That's it. Parallelogram. This carbuncle is done, which means that a second carbuncle jumps out of the bushes. It would be this one. And okay, let me actually pull out the stat block for it. Okay. Seeing that one of its allies is already gone, it will move here. We'll move here, and then, Alright, let's target Eldrine first. Eldrine, from 10 feet away, you see this carbuncle scatter among the trees, scatter along under the trees, as it opens its mouth to spit at you. I want you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Eldrine, 16. You pass, avoiding most of it, but only taking some grazing shots. Eldrine. Okay, this is going to be a unique mechanic I introduced to this fight. I want you to keep track of having one poison stack. Only one, because you succeeded.
Not the poison stacks.
Yep, if you played Reverse 1999, this should be familiar.
Poison crushing sound.
Mrs. Frisby.
Yes. I would like to pull out my short bow, aim, and fire at the carbuncle that had just attacked my teammate.
You did not get damage, you only got a stack. One stack of poison. Oh! I don't think they're
getting natty tonight.
Okay. So much for an encounter. Okay, you critically hit. Does sneak attack trigger on a critical hit automatically, or does it still have to meet the conditions? I think
it doesn't, unless the carbuncle is adjacent to my ally.
It is not
Or I'm
one
like
to
behind
range
it.
attack there. It's just a normal short bow. I think it's still going to be enough. It's a small creature. It's the tutorial combat. Come on.
Is it
See,
so
these-
it's 2d6 plus 5?
Mm-hmm. I took the one to bless you all with the 20s.
There we go.
That is going to be a 15, and it's also already. Alright,
Don't say that. Don't say that.
alright. Well, you are free to move anywhere, bonus action, whatever. You feel like there's still more around you. There's definitely more around you.
Can I move 2 squares to the left? So, and can I climb up that nearest tree?
Sure. Do you have a climb speed?
I have the athlete.
Oh, yeah. What does that do?
So climbing doesn't cost you extra movement.
I think it's still going to be a pretty easy check, so it's like either athletics or acrobatics, but you have full speed. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want me to roll? You want me to roll?
Yeah, it's just DC 10. Come on, you can't fail this. Athletics or acrobatics?
I'll use it. It's a plus 5.
Yeah, you probably won't fail this. Yeah.
Don't say that, Pi.
I'm pretty sure you're only. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
You're safe. I'm just beyond the tree. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, unless I can, I don't know, look around to see if there's anything in my
No,
vicinity.
searching is full action. That's fine for now.
Okay, that's fine.
Another one. Oh, this one. Alright. As a bigger series of carbuncles seem to pop up from this bush, it seems to be 3 carbuncles in a trench coat. Not literally, but carbuncles back. You know, sure, that's just. I mean, considering who's the leader. Oh, how about it? I wasn't.
Oh, no.
Again.
No.
Yeah. It's a stack of carbuncle. Yeah, let's say it moves here, 30 feet of movement. As Eldrine, you see before you a carbuncle stack, multiple carbuncles stacked on top of each other. This one gets to go twice. As, well, sure, let's just say it spits on 2 characters. Let's say it goes one on Eldrine and one on Orange. Eldrine and Orange, please roll me Constitution saving throws. Come on, these are easy saves. This is the basic tutorial combat. Come on, you can't fail this. Orange, that fails. Azii isn't in BC. Oh, Azii was the one who did. Oh no. No. Luck test. Wow. I'm just gonna grab her sheet then. Her con save, she's a fighter, she is proficient in this. If Azi's already rolling, tell me because I'm just checking her sheet right now. Her con save is a 5. I'm just gonna roll forward. She passes. So Azii stacks up to 2 poison stacks, while Orange, I will also, please keep track, you have 2 poison stacks yourself. And that's this carbuncle. Another carbuncle pops out from under here. And moves up, yep, we get 2 stacks. And moves up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It goes for Marcel. Marcel, you're just going to be hit by a normal attack roll, which is +4 to hit.
Bite.
Does a 15 hit your armor class? I think it does not.
Yes. My armor class is 14.
Don't you have 16 with a
Below.
shield?
Oh, that's already with a shield. Yeah, 14 is with a shield.
14 is with a shield. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have armor on?
Yeah, that's with armor on. I
Yeah,
have
he doesn't
-1 on dexterity.
He doesn't have enough strength for
Oh.
that armor. Okay, I guess that's
Nor dexterity, apparently.
Okay, you are hit with a basic bite attack, dealing a total of 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage. Come on, these are easy creatures. First damage of the game is 4
Okay.
damage to Marcel, and I can show you that I have programmed health bodies.
Ooh.
That's all for this carbuncle.
We got budget.
As this carbuncle will pop out and go for Eldrine. As it, now that it's next to the carbuncle stack, finally gets attack tactics. As this carbuncle works with the other carbuncle in synchronicity. Healing a 13, which misses Eldrine.
Yippee!
Alright. That for them. Orange, you feel yourself poisoned, but you have 1 carbuncle below you and a couple to your left. How does this thing fight? I'm gonna attack it. With what?
Oh god.
Tell us what to attack
Oh.
with my sword.
Oh,
I think that was Shiana this time. My giant. 13 hits them. They don't have much.
My sword's so big. Is the orange guts berserk?
That is going to be a 10, which actually is enough to down it, I'm pretty sure. As you also take down a carbuncle.
Yippee!
Nice. Is that it, or are you moving? I'm gonna move to the snack. Up. Is that it? And as a reaction, oh god. Okay, somebody check on Azii. Like pin her, whatever. Oh, he took the roll of death save, including Azii.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna. No, wait!
Oh no.
This is for the 2 carbuncles. Someone ping Azii because she's now getting hit with like 2 things. Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god. What is up with the dice today?
The 22 is the stack, the 1 is the regular size one. What happened? Okay, so the one who got hit with this
The bomb?
got 2 acid damage. Okay, so Azii lost connection, so I'm just gonna do something when she went. And that is the carbuncle looks at the acid. And then oh, it's blind. Of course it is. And the acid squirts on the carbuncle.
That feeling when you get juice in your eye.
Whereas, well, for now, is that where you end your turn? Orange? That's my turn. Okay. At the end of your turn, the poison stacks tick down. At the end of everyone's turn, you will, depending on, you can have any amount of poison stacks, but at the end of your turn, you will always take 2 stacks of damage. Up to 2 stacks of damage. So since you have 2 stacks with you, your poison stacks go down to 0, but you tick down this amount of damage. You take 8 poison damage. Are you anyway resistant to poison? As an orange, I don't think you are. If you are, tell me. As the poison stacks, the 2 stacks that are on you tick down, but you take 8 poison damage, unless you are. I'm already dead. I don't think you are. Anyways, a final carbuncle stack reveals itself in the trees. It's alright, don't do. Oh, it has all 30 feet of movement. It's going to move in between you all, as it's going to take 1 pack tactics hit on Eldrine and 1 pack tactics hit on Orange. The first one is Eldrine, the second one is Orange. That's going to be Eldrine getting hit and Orange missing, I'm pretty sure. As Eldrine will be taking 5 piercing damage, as she is bitten and Azii is still not here, but I'm keeping track of the HP. And finally is Marcel. At initiative 0.
I mean, like, honestly, I don't mind it because I would have, like, done Channel Divinity the first thing I did, and you know what? They handled it.
Yeah, they handled it.
I'm just going to fiddle with my It's going to fiddle with my EMF detector for a while, and then simply cast a level 1 bless on.
Oh,
Can you reach Miss Frisby from your? Yeah, Miss Frisby, Orange, and yeah, Azii. I mean Eldrine.
Eldrine.
Yeah.
Miss Frisby.
Yes.
Eldrine. I'm casting the bless on you, and who?
Orange.
Orange. You all feel the bless spell on you, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Concentrating.
Your high pitched frequency.
Ye- And apart from that, I don't have much for my bonus action, so I'm just gonna move one up and one left, I guess, just to be closer to the others. Yeah, and I think that's ends it for my action.
Alright. At the end of the round, you all hear a couple more skitterings. As you are right, Mrs. Frisby, when there is one, there is more than a few. But this one is a bit louder than the rest, as moving across from the forest is not just skittering, but thumping, as a larger carbuncle, taller than medium, large in size, mechanically, busts down a tree or two on its way as reinforcements arrive for round 2. Where is it? Where's the other one?
Wow.
Okay, you got a safe first round. Time for round 2. Now let me add to them. I think this one is a different stat block. It is. It's a big one. This one had the same depth. Oh, it's actually slower than the other ones. Makes sense. The big one adds to initiative at initiative round 8. The large carbuncle. And 2 medium-sized carbuncles join the fight. As is endless because they have waves of enemies. It's just I can do that once. 14 and 14. Okay, but now when we worry about where the fuck out we want to. Because at the top of the round, would be heard. For now, Stella, it's been a while since we said this. Can you pause? Okay. 1.
Fine.
Okay, we're here.
We're back, baby.
Okay, 1. Alright, at the top of the round is Eldridge. As she sees that a larger carbuncle has arrived with reinforcements. She, as a fighter, can do a couple things. She has that feat. Yes, she does. Oh!
Azii's back.
Oh! Perfect timing. Okay. Azii, what the fuck happened? My internet died. Okay, so girl, what happened is you take. Okay, girl, you've taken 5 damage from a combination of a critter bite and Orange's acidic juices. I don't think she needs the lowest save right now. Internet is back.
Oh,
Okay.
Good.
Oh yeah, she didn't get damaged yet. Azii, what did I say? Perfect time. We're at the top of round 2 and oh yeah, reinforcements arrived.
Hey.
Okay, so this is just a crit session. Everyone is critically rolling. Okay, but
Oh my
Azii even okay, so you passed the save against Orange's juices. That's a ridiculous to say. But you have taken 5 piercing damage from a critter, and it's currently at the top of your round. You're blessed. You have the bless spell on you. You have 2 stacks of poison. You can look at the screen and see that there is a big creature approaching you all. But you are surrounded by 3 creatures. One of them is blinded by the orange, so you can hit that with advantage. But yeah, this is the current situation. Azii? What's the plan, girl? The small one is blinded. Being a blinded creature, you have advantage to hit it. If you wish to hit it. I'll attack the big fucker. The big fucker all the way over there that you need to move to, or one of the medium-sized fuckers next to you. Beside her. Okay. Which one? There's 2. Either way, you can roll your attack, sure. Oh, 16 is enough to hit with your longsword. Which one do you damage, top or bottom? As Eldrine quickly slashes at the carbuncle. Top or bottom? Top. Deal your damage. No crits this time. Oh yeah, you do have the bless spell on you, but it that does benefit your saving throws though, which you might need. 9 damage. Thankfully, this one is well, thankfully for unthankfully for you guys. This is a critter with a bit more HP, being a stack, as it does survive that. However, because you have slashed away at it, below half HP, the carbuncle stack no longer has 2 actions, it only has 1, as some of the carbuncles that make up the stack have now fled. I like making unique creatures. Okay, so this carbuncle only has 1 attack on its turn, but yeah, you have slashed away 1 of the stacks. Okay, and I'll use Action Surge to attack the blinded one. Okay, Action Surge, you have advantage and a D4. Don't worry, that boss spell is going to be useful for a saving throw. She may or may not make later, ominously. It's going to be a 20 to hit with advantage. Roll once more in case you get a crit because it's blinded. You have the advantage to hit it as it's blinded. All right, do your damage to the small one. D10 plus 3. That's going to be 8 damage. That's enough to get it. Okay, you have. Okay. Azii, you have... Okay, I will just remind you, you have the mobile feat. Because of the mobile feat, you will have immediately 2 opportunity attacks from the creature that you hit, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yep. You are immune to 1 opportunity attack from this carbuncle, meaning that if you wish to approach the larger creature, you can only take 1 opportunity attack, or you can just stay it. Up to you. There's a large carbuncle on its way to you guys right now. I'll approach the large carbuncle. Okay, you are immune to 1 opportunity attack as the mobile feat, but you still do have 1 right next to you, but it's going to miss you. And for Marcel, who may want to move away from this, it no longer has a reaction to... It no longer has a reaction to attack you. And Eldrine bravely steps up to the front line. Did that really end your turn? Yes. At the end of your turn, your 2 poison stacks tick down as you take this amount of poison damage from the ticks that you got, and you only had 2. That's all of your poison stacks consumed. You are no longer poisoned. Well, no longer under the effect of the poison stack, since poison is a different condition in D&D, you know what I mean. I'm not getting technical about this. Alice, your dodge is out, and okay. I'm just gonna move these ones away for the sake of battlefield clarity. They're just toss the bodies over here. Realistically. No, headphones. is that tree obstructing my vision? This one from the large creature, yes, but you can just move like here and you have like a straight line. There's no trees and on here. This tree has fallen over. You can move to get a straight line, but these trees do obstruct vision. I've been keeping track of everything that clicks is because they can see them. Yeah, that fell over. The one that fell over does not obstruct your vision. You can hide under it as a form of cover, but it does not obstruct your vision if you're standing up. Okay, what attack the carbuncle next to it? Okay, this one is not obstructed. The tree has fallen over, you can attack it, you have full sight. Care pod. Let's use that cantrip. Oh boy! New spell! Yippee! Sorcerer's Burst. This is a new spell introduced in the 2024 PHB. It's really only going to be fun if it happens. That does hit. As what damage type? It doesn't really matter. I don't think these guys have this. But like full flavor. Lightning. As an arc of lightning produces from Alice's hands, you all hear the sound of a ticking clock echo in the air. As at the tick of 12 o'clock, a bolt of lightning fires at Carbuncle. Dealing your damage for 1d8 will actually pop. Oh my god, it actually happened! Oh my god, it happened! Okay, as the lightning arc hits, the lightning surrounding the carbuncle seems to sizzle, seems to pop, seems to crack, as the exploding dice of Sorcerer's Burst triggers and it allows you to get an extra d8. Will you do it again? That's d8 plus another d8. It explodes. Okay, that's still good though. That's 9 damage from a first cast of the cantrip. I'm just happy it happened. I'm just happy it actually popped. That's Sorcerer's Burst. That's a new cantrip for sorcerers using the 2024 spells. You can do your damage with it, but if you roll an 8 on any of the dice, you add another damage. It explodes. That's a very fun cantrip. I'm glad it happened at least. Okay. Any bonus actions in the movement? You can move 10 feet to the right of that part. Here. Okay. You can take shelter behind a tree. 1 left. Okay. It is still focused on Marcel right now since the tree is kind of blocking its movement, but you can still see each other. And that's it. Good cast of the cantrip. Carbuncle stack, and after that, Mrs. Frisby, be ready for your turn. This carbuncle stack, that's going to be next to Eldrine. It's going to go here, and it's going to fire off a few spits at Eldrine and Orange. Orange and Eldrine, I would like you all to both. I would like you both to once again make me Constitution saving throws. As it spits on both of you, that passes. It's a DC like 11. That passes it. It's a DC 11. Don't worry. These guys are strong in numbers, individually, not very strong. I'm gonna use this superiority dice to counter. What counter? I think superiority. Which superiority maneuver do you propose? That works for attack rolls. This is saving throw. But you will get. Don't worry, you will get attacked. Don't worry. Oh, maybe save that for the big guy. Yeah. Save that. Maybe save that for the big guy. Yeah. Don't worry. That thing had claws. Yeah. Oh yeah, saving throw. Saving throws also, remember? Bless on saving throws. You have the bless spell on you, which you might need. Yeah. You pass for. You pass now. So yeah. Orange. Make your Constitution saving throw. Hi. Constitution saving throw. It can reach from 10 feet. That also passes with bless too. Alright, this card buff is just gonna stay there. Mrs. Frisby, your turn, you have bless. And now creatures are eligible to sneak attack.
Alrighty, let's use that short bow again, and
I will say that this one is probably blocked by this tree, but can hit this one, and this one.
Okay.
This one is probably
Could
blocked.
Could I move? Whoops. Can I move 2 or 10 feet southwest to that other tree?
Here?
No, the other one. Yeah, right there.
It will be 15 feet, but yes.
Okay.
And now you can see
Cool.
this one.
Cool. I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim.
Nice.
So I get advantage on this attack.
You also get blessed.
And I'm also blessed. Oh.
As Mrs. Frisby pulls out a small short bow, but that does not mean it's any less deadly. Waiting. Dice. That's 23 to hit, definitely hitting the large carbuncle. Easy target as it stumbles a bit from getting hit. You can deal your sneak attack. Rogue is doing the rogue thing and sneak attacking.
So I'll just roll it together. So 3d6 plus 5.
Again. You can also do the normal roll, which is like 2d6 plus 1d6 plus 5 plus 2d6, whichever works. It's the same thing.
Oh, right.
It's the more proper way to let us distinguish the damage, but yeah. Either way, it's the same. I don't really give a particular preference. That's gonna be 13 piercing damage to the side of the large carbuncle, dealing a significant chunk of its health.
Yeah.
It turns its attention to you.
Fair.
Okay, you still have movement. That was like 15 feet of your movement at most. You can...
Miss me. No, I'll move to this other, the other tree going west. Yeah.
Okay, you can start rolling. That's going to be...
And well, what's this? Can I still climb up? Or am I still up at the tree? That's the thing.
I'll say that you're still up at the tree. You're climbing on the branches or something.
That's fine.
That's good. Alright,
That'll be the end of my turn.
After these carbuncle stacks and the large carbuncle, Orange, be ready for your turn. And speaking of, this one is going to... Okay, this one only has one action. It's just going to simply try and bite at Orange. It's not going to be very successful. This carbuncle stack, however, is going to move towards Eldrine. It's going to make, one bite and one spit at Eldrine. This one is actually going to be an advantage for one bite. That's going to be a 19 to hit the Eldrine. This one you can parry if you want. It seems the other critter is distracted. Oh yeah. Is it parry or riposte in maneuvers? How does parry work? Check your... Parry is... Oh no, you don't... Do you have parry or is it just riposte? Those are two different things. I think what you have is riposte. Yeah, riposte is if a creature misses you, you can counterattack. This one hits you. Yeah, riposte is if it misses you. Fine, take it. If someone hits with blue babble, she ults. Yeah. And this one is just going to deal 40 piercing damage to you, Eldrine. As... I did say spit, yes, spit. Constitution saving throw, Eldrine. 8. Oh, that's actually... Bless! Bless! Bless. Exactly enough. Thank you. Thank you, Marcel. You only have one sack of poison, not two.
Actually, Bless only works for attack rolls, or... Oh wait, never mind. Bless saving throw. Never mind, it's good.
We're good.
Thank you.
You only have one sack of poison, don't worry. And... okay, Carbuncle dead, large Carbuncle. It does not like that Eldrine is right next to it, so Eldrine, it will make a claw at you for +5. Oh my god, it has advantage. Actually, no, I don't think this one has pack tactics. Okay, this one does not have pack tactics. You do not have advantage. It's just strong. It is. I think you can riposte this because it misses you. Riposte! You use your reaction and a combat superiority to attack it when it misses you. Riposte. You can attack it. You hit it as it misses you. It goes for a big claw, but Eldrine, you are fast, you are quick. You are trained for the Ulura games, you have avoided hurdles, you have avoided arrows being shot at you, whatever. And in quick time you react, slashing at it for its missed opportunity. Hit it, and add your superiority dice to the damage. Remember, this is longsword plus your superiority dice. That's going to be an 8. Wow, Dark Soul Sacrifice. Could have been better, but you got to use riposte. Okay, that hurt. And I think that's all that riposte does. Okay, we're good. You have easy reaction, so this one will just move to the tree. If you are above the tree, Mrs. Frisby, so it will just use its bite to essentially, well, roll. It will essentially use its bite to try and make you fall down. I would like you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw, Mrs. Frisby, as it shakes down the tree. Strength or dexterity saving throw, Mrs. Frisby.
I gotcha.
Go, Rogue, go. You should be good at it.
Oh, plus
Bless will save you.
left.
Bless will save you. Thank you, Marcel. Bless saves you. Thank you, Marcel.
Yippee!
Everyone thank the Cleric.
Thank you, Cleric. Orange.
Feeling
#bless.
#bless. You are currently surrounded by 4 carbuncles. I'm gonna attack the one next to me. Thank you, Cleric. You slash at it. Should go down. This thing does not have enough HP to withstand a greatsword. I'm wondering how this thing wields a greatsword, but let's just think about it. Pick it up, That's going to be 7 damage as this one goes down. Great Weapon Master re-rolls a 1 into a 1. Very useful. I'm a slave, right? I don't think we do. Let's thinking. I'm just removing tokens. Carbuncle stack. Honestly, this one it might just I might roll something for it. I'd say that has it. It's still brave enough. Because it does not have pack tactics, it will just try to bite at one at orange and one at Marcel with no pack tactics. As it just tries to bite at each of you individually. Wow, I think it still hits Marcel. And misses orange. Marcel, you are dealt 5 piercing damage and must concentrate on the bless.
That's Constitution save, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That passes.
Okay.
And all it can do. Marcel, you can end it.
Oh, it's my turn. Does the carbuncle below me still? Can I still move around it without triggering a reaction?
Yep.
All right.
Move around it.
I'm gonna do 2 left, 1 down.
2 left, 1 down. 2 left. Like 2 stack up here, and then down.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try out my cantrip, which is Word of Radiance. So these 2 carbuncles right here. Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll say on these 2 carbuncles. Those are. What's saving? Plus 0. 2 d20 plus 0. Oh my god.
Yeah, never mind.
It's okay, you keep the bless.
Yeah, at least we're keeping. At least there's a plus, you know. And as for my bonus action, I guess I'll just heal myself. Healing word. So.
D4 plus modifier.
Yep.
Zzz.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
For your HP, that's good. Like, you see how much is not changed?
Yeah, that's still a lot. It's fine. And I end my action there. And return it.
Okay. Eldrine, your turn. You have 2 carbuncles next to you. And the big guy. You can end the big guy right now. Or you can just move. I'll end the big guy. Walking up to it. Or move 10 feet up. Okay. Like here, you could take 1 opportunity attack. "10 feet up like here? Do you mean for melee or like..." Yes. You'll take 1 opportunity attack as the reach of the carbuncles is like 10 feet. I think 1 does hit you, but yeah, you can try to end the big guy as 1 does hit you. Or, oh my god, 6 piercing damage. 11 bless. Bless up. D4 bless. 13. That hits. Thank you, Cleric.
Thank you,
That
bless.
was a 1d10 though.
Oh yeah.
That was on detail.
Did you hit? Did you roll to hit, Eldrine? Was it the 21? Okay, then you do hit. Yes. For 11 damage. Okay. As you go in and slash at it, is it enough? It's enough. Eldrine, Oh, I haven't said this in a few years. How do you want to do this? Go, fighter, go! You got the killing blow. Go, sword girl. How do you do this? I haven't said that in a while, and so long. It's a line that a famous dungeon master says when a player kills the boss. Like, how does the player do this? What do they do to end it? They are free to say how they ended it. If they got the killing blow, let them have it. For Cat's context. Yeah, how do you want to do this? Let her type. Let her type. Let her cook. Sizzling. Adding her spice. I don't think the fake guy even got to do much of anything. Avoided all its death. Ciao. Eldrine no longer scared of an orange. Maybe, no, the orange is still scared. It's when you idle. As I tank the hit from the carbuncle nearby, the larger carbuncle stands tall in front of me as I slash my sword into its gut, opening its body to find goo and slush. As the large carbuncle's body thuds, a heavy fall on the forest ground. The trees above you rustle as the birds fly away from the stress of the sound. The other carbuncles look to see their leader essentially fall down to the ground. Unless anyone wants to specifically ruthlessly kill carbuncles, these ones will just run away. You let them run. Technically, you all have opportunity attacks and stuff, but you just let them run. Anyone want to pass by kill a carbuncle, or do you just let them run? Opportunity attack, sure, you can kill one more. Go orange. Okay, you probably kill this one that's already hurt. Sure. It takes 1,000,000 damage and dies. The other carbuncles, from what you can see, flee north. As that is this combat. Congratulations! 3 rounds of combat. And we clear initiative. Woo! You learned how to play D&D again! And we go back to peaceful, or music. Okay, you may all talk to each other, regather back up, discuss what you just fought, and where to proceed next. Nice job, Eldrine.
Mrs. Frisby scurries down from the treetop. Is everyone alright?
Anyone too hurt?
Oh, Eldrine, I think One of the carbuncles got one of you.
Eldrine looks a bit patched up, but nothing you can't rest off. Hand her the potion. Aha! Alice hands Eldrine a Socrates cure potion. It still has 3 charges though. You can keep track of it if you want. And you think the person. Oh my god, Alice is talking. Alice is talking.
Or in my D&D campaign.
The quiet girl is talking. Oh. You can spend 1 or 2 charges to get like a regular 2d4 plus 2 healing potion, or 4d4, up to you. 1 or 2 charges. There's 3 whole charges. You can use them all up right now if you really want to. Yeah, you can use 1 charge, like 1 sip, or like a big sip. It has 3 charges. You can use 1, 2, or 1 or 2. $2d4? Alright, 2d4 plus 2. You can drink from Socrates' cure potion, and Alice, keep track. She's blushing and looking at the floor! That was too much for her. Okay, that's 8 healing. That's pretty good healing. That's 8 healing. So... Okay, she looks pretty patched up. Not fully patched up, but good enough.
Mrs. Frisby gives Alice a thumbs up.
So, what now?
Marcel is facing away from the group, annoyingly, what do you call it? Annoyingly pressing some buttons over at his RF receiver, and simply finds a way. Finally manages to get it to do what he wants, and cast Vigilant Blessing on himself.
Right, I have this thing. Alright. The day is still young.
Actually, Mrs. Frisby would like to explore where the bigger carbuncles probably came from.
You explore a bigger carbuncle.
Yeah.
Video, I guess this could be like anything from survival or investigation.
I'm gonna accompany Miss Frisby, and once again, guidance. Yeah.
Go Cleric. Guidance? Want some guidance? Anyone want guidance?
Guidance here. Get some free guidance.
Free 1d4 for sale. Free.
$11.
At 11, you go up to Eldrine. Guidance? Investigation or survival? Sure, 2 of you can examine it.
We love guidance in this house.
We love guidance in this
I'm
household.
glad you left Alice alone with the orange. Sure, I'll go.
Oh, I used survival, by the way, if that makes the flavoring of the description any different.
Yeah. Okay, you can do survival, and Eldrine, did you do investigation, or is that survival? Investigation. Okay, so you two can do 2 different things. Mrs. Frisby, you can see that this creature is... Well, you see that this is most likely a native carbuncle, because this wasn't popped down here anywhere. It came from the south. It came from the southwest, but it seems to be part of this little ambush pack of carbuncles. So that's the most you can know with that it came from Eldrine. However, looking at the carcass and stuff again, you can find that from the big slash you gashed through, you can see that part of its stomach has opened up to see some peculiar things, which is some things that a carbuncle would normally not be, like some snapped wooden planks that are probably from a crate. You can see some illegible writing. So this carbuncle has probably gone through a human crate or a human-made crate, which means that if it's eaten something that contains supplies, you might be near a camp based on where this thing has once tread. And well, due to that, you do remember that the critters that fled did flee north.
So either north or southwest.
Yeah, came from the southwest, but its baby critters fled north. Yep. It could have just been ambushing you. It could have just been tearing you. Who knows? But the alive ones fled north. West, like general west, I guess southwest now would be the city. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Like, the city is generally headed west.
Yeah. We've been heading north up the entire time, so why not a bit more north?
Yep, we could head up north.
I agree.
Alright. Well, as the party gathers before venturing forth, we head, to northern north. And let's share the screen. Any party banter as we all walk for a bit? Come on. Any comments on each other's fighting? Any compliments? Any nervous wrecks? You all me to talk, chill for a bit. Come on, socialize with each other. Just as time has passed, I passed out with the
What's this?
It's the acid. It's the acid. It causes some gaps in your memory.
Mrs. Frisby will look to Marcel as she's walking and comment, I've never really quite seen something like your devices.
Oh,
I've only heard stories about it from my friend Nicodemus, but is this the science that people tend to use?
Well, yes and no. He fiddles around with his receiver for a moment. This is one for my family. However, these kinds of devices are not that uncommon in Laplace. I'm assuming you're familiar at least with Laplace. We are more so combining technology and Arcanum, but it's not that uncommon for Arcanum to be more prominent in some Arcanists. This is just one to improve my own skills since, according to some, I could be kind of lacking in the Arcanum department as well. How about you?
I don't think you're lacking at all. That arc of lightning was quite shocking.
That was not me. I actually don't know where it came from. I was actually been surprised it even came out of nowhere.
Did I say something strange? I thought it was a bit of a jest.
Oh.
A bit of fun.
Oh my god.
Oh, my kids would have rolled their eyes similar to you all.
Sorry, I didn't even catch that personally.
Oh, what?
Hold on, my dog is.
Bark, bark, bark. Bjork.
Dog moment. On the other side of the party, there's Eldrine, Alice, and Eldridge just rolling along doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Eldrine is walking with a pep in her step. Eldrine, when you walk, you kind of have to make sure whenever you take 2 steps, you kind of have to take 1 step back as you are just faster than the rest of the party by literally 50%. Eldrine, you hear this in your head. Oh god. Eldrine is literally too fast for the rest of the Yeah, you have to slow yourself down. Eldrine literally walks with a casual 45 lead speed while everyone else is like 30 feet. Literally 50% faster than the normal person. Her arcane skill has gotta go fast.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, your victory will not stand in doubt. If you know heaven and know earth, you may make your victory complete.
Is this just quoting the Art of War or something? Yeah, that's...
The orange is Sunzu? What?
I'm resetting the stream because Discord does not like when I change screen way too often. Sunsu. Come on, we may bond with each other if you want.
Everyone did wonderfully during that battle.
Can I ask a question,
Oh.
Miss Frisby?
Of course.
Is this normal for a party so far? I mean, with the variety of people we have right now, are you comfortable or used to this kind of situation? I apologize. I'm really, well, I'm more used to dealing with humans and the like.
Oh, well, I'm a little bit of the opposite, actually. I've only dealt with animals. I have my friends, the rats of Nim, Jeremy the Crow. I had a tenuous partnership with an owl. Why? She looks to the side for a little bit, like thinking about, having like a harrowing look on her expression. Oh, you were born yesterday. Turns to look at the orange.
It's only for Eldrine. Or only for the orange change group talking to.
Oh. Well,
Oh, it's for red.
Oh,
or red.
oh, okay.
For Marcel. Marcel, you hear that I'm some people yesterday.
Suddenly, some alarm bells ring in Marcel's head, and the previous kind smile that he was offering to Miss Frisby turns into some kind of shock as he looks over to the orange in the far right, and as he stares at it, he sends his own message. Only the orange can hear this as well. As he presses a button on his receiver, he says, "Okay, how are you alive yesterday?"
Oh, you two are having a conversation. Well, don't let me keep you up.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't mind me. I'll just talk with the girls.
It's alright. Marcel hesitates for a moment before pressing the button again, thinking it's just another set of Arcanum going too far. But he still inquires, what supreme being are you referring to?
Supreme beings, the orange answer to myself.
Even more puzzled and intrigued at the same time that Laplace would likely really enjoy examining the mindset of this Root. Um, he asks, I don't even know what the hell that is. um, how did you get here? I mean, how did you get with the foundation and the suitcase and all?
Yeah, yeah, Orange. How did you end up there?
How?
Schneider spirit.
I look for someone who looks like me.
I'm sorry, I need like 20 seconds to process each message as it gets sent.
Yeah. This is just normal high characters. But
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
we are unfazed by this. You guys are new. I'm confused as much. So much more.
You're subjecting the newcomer to this.
Meanwhile, Alice
We
has
have a
only said like
staring concept.
2 words since leaving the suitcase.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, have you found them yet?
The orange woman earlier.
Oh, you mean Miss Soneto? Are you just searching for people with orange hair, or is that it? Okay, orange. We are going to town later. We could, go over to the local produce market or
Buy an orange. And this you. Don't just show him like a gutted version of his kind.
They are useless.
So it was born yesterday, but has knowledge of regular oranges. It's gore.
I was the chosen one.
Well then, how about other talking fruits? I'm aware that at least the suitcase has some
Yeah.
other awakened beings such as yourself, so maybe you can inquire there once we get back after this mission.
Yeah, this is new information to me as well. So I'm just orange. Since you were kind of bored yesterday, that means you must have just been bored yesterday. Somehow ended up in the suitcase, and because there was literally no other better option, you were just kind of thrust into this mission as a suitcase arcanist.
I agree with you, white man.
Oh god, it has a concept of
That's
race.
true. I mean, it's not wrong. Marcel just awkwardly nods along, and I mean, at least we have come to some sort of semblance of an agreement here.
Mhm.
Oh,
As you process that existential thought, you feel yourselves come near a clearing. As, well, eventually, your walk due north heads up into a more clear area where the trees dissipate and it's more met with a solid cliff, but, well, not solid as you all look forward and see that there is, rock facing, but it does not take a perception shift to see the outline of a figure standing at the mouth of a cave. Well, you can't see further than it's a figure, but you seem to hear. You presumably take cover behind the bushes or behind a tree.
Mm-hmm.
It is an open field next to a cliff. It's what you see. There's the mouth of a cave that is currently being guarded by someone watching post. I'm not a pussy. Quick, put on the
No,
glasses.
No, you
Put on-
you all should stay here, and
Okay.
I'll go scout ahead, see what's going on.
Does anyone actually walk forward here?
Do you want anyone to walk
Oh,
forward with
God.
you?
Is anyone gonna stop me? Or
Mrs. Frisby will try.
um,
Do you want me to come with you?
It would probably be easier for me to sneak ahead and.
yeah, does anyone accompany her, stop her, or anything? Because I'm just gonna roll with her walking on. Eldrine? Are you taking anyone with you, Eldrine? Nope.
Oh.
Okay. Does she just be just? Do you guys just let her? Or does anyone follow
I
behind?
suppose. I suppose yes. But Mrs. Frisby will perhaps use that to her advantage and maybe try to sneak in.
I mean, you could stealth along the trees if you want.
Should I roll stealth?
Yep, sure. Can I attack her? I
Oh god.
sure, but I 14. Okay, attack on who? Attack who? You
Why?
old great sword. Are we getting
Wow.
great sword or grapple? Attack. I'm helping you. Well, I guess that answers that. Close, motherfucker. Nah. Okay. Marcel and Alice, you two just kind of see Orange swinging and miss against Eldrine.
Oh
Okay,
god.
you can go now. Well, you two can just deal with that as Eldrine walks forward into the open clearing. Okay, I guess we're. Okay, welcome to the first door of the session because it's technically a cave entrance. Eldrine, as you walk forward, and Miss Frisby, as you take shelter under the trees, you start to make out the presence of a figure. That trigger. And you start to make out the presence of a figure who keeps his eye on you. As you see a tall, muscular-looking man wearing a fine suit, but any other features are obscured by the gray helmet that seems to restrict his facial features to just one gemstone-like eye. As oh, hello there. He does not talk to you. It just seems like it's an angry grunt. He is wary. He is looking like he is cautious. Fuck. He seems to be cautious, and he does not attack you yet, but he's staring you down. Can I follow Eldrine into the clearing, like in open?
Yeah, I'll come along with as well.
Okay, but from far away. Far away in how? Oh, hi! I'm a lone traveler. She seems to be starting talking, like coming along, like behind her, like this, or like around, or where?
I'll come. I'll follow directly along.
You follow Eldrine, Marcel,
Yeah.
and Alice wants to sneak around. Alice, I guess you can roll a stealth check to see if you can just be in the trees. I just wanted to get to my destination. And Marcel follows along. Eldrine, you see him walk next to you. Roll a stealth check for me. Alice. Angry grunt. Not attacking, but
Can I put on the glasses now?
sure. You put.
Put on the fancy pink glasses, hell yeah.
I can actually grab it. Oh, hello there, duplicates. My immersion, no.
I look fine.
Hi.
I look fine as
Hey
hell.
yo, you look fly as fuck.
Hello there.
Hello there. We were here to inquire about your extended car warranty. um, we got a bit lost. Could you possibly tell us the direction of the nearest place we could stay for the night? Just inquiring for the guy in front.
Okay, first of all, I guess one of you can make a deception check with advantage since there's two of you not in agreement. One of you. Who's the better deceiver here? Oh, God, this one has a 7. Probably Marcel.
I have a +3.
Yeah, probably Marcel. You can have advantage from. Can I go to them? Okay. Sure. You can make this check before the orange gets to you. That's a 15. Okay, so that's enough to pacify the guard to at least not immediately go on you. So he is hearing you out. And my next question is: do you wish to activate the glasses?
Do I what? Hold
Do
on.
you
Sorry, I
wish
didn't
to
catch.
do you wish to activate the glasses, or do you wish to use the power of the glasses?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, as you ask your question, do you know where is a good place to stay in the night? Let me double check what this is. And for anyone wondering, I guess I could just paste this link here as I open it myself. Okay, what to do again? I was saving throw. It's a DC 13 against Charm Person. Saving throw at Wisdom. Okay, so
Heard Miku binder so long.
+1. Thankfully, you see his Miku binder. Thankfully, failing doesn't mean he's automatically angry. It's just that the spell doesn't work. You need more convincing. One charge down. Well, as he does not seem to buy your story. First, the orange ominously goes next to you, and he feels more guarded. He takes a step back here, not out of fear, but out of looking into the cave where, well, something is. Need to try again a different tactic if you wish.
Part of me kind of wants to cast sleep.
I'm gonna say this to him. Let us in. I'm gonna grunt in confusion, like, where did that come from? Can I intimidate him? Sure. You can roll for it. Roll intimidation, sure. You can keep trying on glass.
Can I sneak a little closer?
Yep. You have 2 out of 3 charges remaining on the glass. Okay. He is a bit perplexed. Maybe that may help you, I guess. Charming him again, I don't know. Really up to you. Might as
Is
well.
there any open hole that I could fit through against the cave, the cliff? I don't know.
I mean, it seems to be one cave mouth entrance. Otherwise, it's sheer cliff.
Okay.
You can hide along the wall. He seems to be perplexed and scared. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that might help you, Marcel, try again. But that's
Yeah,
up to you.
I'm gonna try again. Just gonna go and say, listen, we've been wandering the forest for hours. Actually, I think we've been lost for like a few hours now. We feel like we've been going in circles. There's these like strange voices coming out and around elsewhere, and we're really paranoid. Listen, we need all the help that we can get, and your place is like the first different thing that we have seen for what seemed like hours. We really need something here. So, can I activate the glass again for the second time?
Okay. 2 out of 3 charges used, and I'll say that. Well, it's not. It's not disadvantage, but I would give it a penalty from the intimidation. Let's say it subtracts a d6. Come on, dice. Give them a blessing. Okay.
Oh, banger.
Let's go, chat.
As you feel the arcane energy on the glasses seem to work and infuse. He moves aside and seems to be a bit more friendlier to you guys. Under the effects of charm. He just points to the cave.
All right. We go in then. Anyone?
Nice.
Yeah, Mrs. Frisby will go up. Go ahead.
You have a husband now. How long does it last? You kind of know this thing, so okay. He's like that for 1 hour. Go.
Oh my god.
A whole hour. It's not concentration either. It's just maintain.
Yeah. All right, who wants to go first?
Who wants to go first?
Mrs. Frisby. I think she'll still sneak ahead though.
Okay. You can make another stealth check after cave is a different environment. Frisbee and orange. Go ahead. Sorry. Make me a second stealth check as you enter the cave. That's a 22.
Ooh.
Okay, Mrs. Frisbee. Does orange follow along?
Oh god, please don't.
Please don't.
Try
Respectfully,
to hide.
please don't. Yes. I'll be behind orange. Okay, well, the one that matters right now
But I hid from them. They did.
Orange tries to follow along, but in your roguish cunning, you get a bit ahead. Orange is just following along, so when you get here, you're able to spot an interior. It looks like this. And, do you have dark vision? It's kind of dim light.
I have dark vision. Let's see.
If anyone, I mean, I could give everyone dark vision.
Mm-hmm. I can say you gave it to them before since you saw it as a cave. Who did you give it to? Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay, everyone has dark vision now because you have a you have a Twilight Cleric in your party and everyone has dark vision now. Okay. Then you can see.
I totally forgot that you were a Twilight Cleric specifically. I love.
Okay, then you can see. I'll just reveal them. You can see these. You can see this guy who's just kind of patrolling or just walking around, and you can see a different looking one that seems to be wearing a different shaped mask.
Mm-hmm.
For now, this is what you can see here. They're just kind of standing around. You know that you can guess that Marcel probably did something to the guy at the front. You aren't sure if these guys are more receptive. And eventually you hear ominous squishing behind you as and everyone else follows along in their various clanks, shakes, and wiggles.
We're at Tetris piece.
Mrs. Frisbee goes back to signal to stop. There's two other people with similar dark masks. I do believe they're Manus Vindictae by the descriptions that Miss Finetto and his timekeeper have given us. We should proceed carefully. I don't know how many there are so far. I've just seen the two.
Yeah. Well, if you recall the mission Finetto gave you, it was mainly just a tip that the camp might have clues. None of you were ever really tasked to, eliminate them. But they did say that the camp likely holds the clues to what their plans are. So, I'm just party. How do you wish to go about this camp? You see two right here. You see that there are, from your brief glance, Mrs. Frisby, you see that there are supply crates, you see that there are probably places to store items, whatever that you can see that may hint towards what their mission is. But you have to do that while either eliminating them or, well, some espionage maybe. Oh yeah, and I've been inside K now and be switching the soundtrack for this. There are indeed prisoners in this cave. There are not. But, look, I'm using the game soundtrack. It's immersion. Oh, I can use my potion! Uh-huh. You want to be a chameleon? You want to use it now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As Mrs. Frisby says that you need to be quiet, everyone sees Eldrine pull out Sutherby's poly potion, a rainbow liquid in a vial, and drink, I suppose.
I'm doing
As she
that.
drinks it, everyone else suddenly sees her body turn into some rainbow colors, and she is currently under the effects of the poly potion. Eldrine, you can see your body shifting and changing colors into whatever you want it to be. You are a chameleon now. Does this help? Until chameleon. Do you head in, or does Mrs. Frisby go with you? You can keep that stealth check for up to the first room.
Where'd you say the crates were?
You can see the ones on the map here. But there's also this pathway that you haven't seen through, since you can only see up to here.
Okay. I could try and sneak ahead down the path while you look at the crates.
Mm-hmm.
Eldrine.
We're planning, we're plotting, we're sneaking.
We're sneaking, we're creeping. Brick! Oh no, I was suggesting that Mrs. Frisby go to the path and Eldrine, since she's better at investigation, look through the, yeah.
Alright. So Eldrine, you can roll me a stealth check with advantage as you try to blend into the wall. Like literally have the wall troubles.
I am a wall.
I am wall.
The perks of being a wallflower. John Green, where did you come from?
Does a cleric want to cast guidance on any one of them? If you want, Marcel, you can cast guidance on one of them.
Oh, yeah, sure. Guidance, of course.
Okay, sure. Eldrine, you can add a d4 to that. That's going to be a 15 and a 27. Okay. Miss Frisby has no effort sneaking along the wall, carefully checking the Manus Vindictae vision, paying very close attention, very used to stealthy procedures. You find a
that
moment
vision
when
cone.
you can see his vision cone at this point, and you specifically wait for the moment when he turns around to. We'll get back to you later, as you had it there. Eldrine, let me double check their stats. 15. I have good news, Eldrine. 15 was exactly what you needed. Jesus, that was too close. You almost feel yourself fall into the vision cone, Eldrine, as it kind of stares into you. Thank you, Cleric. As he stares into you, but you stay still on the wall. You kind of hug it to make sure your body almost looks like an abstract rock formation. It seems to stare at you, and you are grateful that the mask only leaves a very narrow hole for the eyes, or else it would have seen you. If you go over here, you stare back. Cannot tell that you are not a wall. Eldrine, you can look into this barrel. You can roll me an investigation check. Or a sleight of hand check, honestly. Investigation to just see what's in it, sleight of hand to just pocket what's in it and check later. Investigation will just tell you right now what's in it. If you sleight of hand, you will just pocket whatever's in it. Sleight of hand. Okay, you pocket the thing in here, and we'll get back to that later. Okay, so that's for now. Meanwhile, Mrs. Frisby, stand up here and see that, you nearly want to go towards that crate, until thankfully you see that this guy is right here. I'd say it'll be a second stealth check if you want to stick around this guy.
Yeah, I want to try and sneak around him.
Come on, Rogue. Come on, Rogue.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
job,
Okay.
Rogue.
Let's go.
You sneak around him and into
Yeah.
the crates behind. These ones you can see are much more plentiful and much more carefully stacked. This is clearly the back of the cave, so any important stuff they might keep are here. And do you wanna quietly see what you can take here, or do you want to take the time to investigate?
I'll
Yes.
sleight of hand it.
You can just sleight of hand pocket it. Alright, roll me a sleight of hand check. As you just pocket whatever's gonna check them for later.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Rogue, go.
Double check that.
Eats the items.
No.
A cat shows up and eats all of the quest items.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
You pocket one item, and as you pocket it, you manage to get this little thing. But but your fingers are a bit too quick, you're a bit too excited as one crate falls over. As that sound resounds to the cave. We'll get back to you later, but this guy currently hasn't seen you yet. But everyone in the cave seems to now be heading a bit back here. That sound was probably loud enough where the rest of you all probably heard it. Eldrine, I have good news, and it's that you don't need a check to go to the other crate because everyone's currently distracted. Eldrine, you have a moment to check the other one. You can see that there was one up here. You can just go there. Mrs. Frisby's failure is thankfully your opportunity. You can just yoink this one too. Do you just yoink it? Yoink. Okay. How does the party how does the rest of the party react to that little sound that just got made? The charm guy is still doing nothing.
So, since they're all distracted by Ms. Frisby, can I possibly sneak around the back? That's a bad idea. I have negative one stealth.
You will certainly try. Scared out of my mind.
Will it have advantage or?
Yeah, they are distracted, so you'll have advantage despite your negative. I can't forget the classes.
I will. Hold on.
Your ass sheets.
I forgot how to do Cleric. Can I cast Guidance on myself?
Yeah, guidance can be.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to do that then.
So.
Oh god.
The rogue is sweating.
So that's 1d4 plus 1d20 minus 1, then advantage. Alright.
Okay, 18 is actually still
No.
good. Where do you want to go, like, along the back?
Yeah, along the back.
Oh, that's just the passive. Can't forget your glasses.
Yeah, I have the glass.
As the rest of them, you can do anything like stay here. Tell me if you do. You kind of like go around the back and eventually hug the wall. You bump into someone until you realize, oh, that's Eldrine. You throw your glasses and teleport in. You kind of feel a bump, and oh, there she is. She fits in really well. And you two have a moment to whisper to each other if you really want. Oh, hi. You two see that there is like a large distraction though. This one stays here, like just right here. But this one took the path and got here. I'll follow the guard that just left. Thankfully, you don't need to sneak anyways, you're not paying attention. Well, as long as you hide along the wall, you aren't seen by this one. I'm gonna follow Alice. I'm going 2 items, but I'm not sure what they are yet. Mrs. Frisby, you currently see 2 guards like looking around. One of them kneels down to the fallen over group, while one of them is like actually looking at the man. I would like you to make a stealth check countered by this perception check.
Oh boy.
Perception
Oh,
Oh boy.
I think the rogue is sneaky, actually.
Oh, these guys actually have proficiency in perception, but it's still a lesser modifier. 7. Does not
7.
spot yet, but he is looking. He is aware. Okay, you aren't spotted yet. You earn yourself some time to either think or do something like that. If you want to do something right now, tell him that you basically earned yourself some time. The rest of the time. Yeah.
Very funny idea, part 2. Sleep.
Maybe. Oh, Mrs. Frisby, I guess in that opportunity you can use another sleight of hand to grab something if you really want to. If
okay.
you want to risk it. If you want to risk it.
I'll risk it for the biscuit. Let's go.
You can
Come
grab
on, there is
another-
no bit.
This is fun. We have a stealth mission. We can cast sleep on one of the guards. Or 2 of them if we manage to roll high enough.
Yeah, I'm considering it. Cast sleep on one of the guards, make noise like the one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about casting sleep on the 2 that are on the cave, but I'm a bit scared that I'll overroll and make Miss Frisby sleep as well. And then we attack the one in
You can
front.
probably control the radius. Okay, you grab the other important thing that was up here.
I love how it was slowly going into towards my.
We have production value. Just yoink.
Yoink. A very gentle yoink.
Alright.
The bot died.
Alright.
Great.
I'm going to hold on. Within 20 feet. Yeah, that's 90 feet. I'm just going to cast sleep in between the 2 guards in the cave. So second level sleep.
Does
That's
it have a verbal paladin?
yes, it has verbal.
Are you willing to do that with like this guy probably hearing? If it succeeds, you knock down the 2 guards. You only have to deal with the 1 guy.
Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Okay, so,
That's a 78.
You
You got a killer beside you.
can roll that as I grab that again because the bot body.
Oh, that's kind of fucking ass.
Okay. Okay, well we might. That's 24. These guys, you can put 1 of them to sleep. Yes, you don't get 2, but as you cast your arcane skill upon them, the guy that was investigating the crates falls unconscious. But that does alert. The other ones. Where's that? I'm not playing the music, so I might as well be switching to combat. Where's I have way too many conditions. Letter U. Yeah, letter U. There we go. This guy turns
I'm a
to.
mirror.
Yeah, this one turns to Mesmer. This one turns to you, and I would like everyone to roll initiative once more. You only have 2 guys. You basically charmed 1 guy and put 1 guy to sleep. You only have 2 guys to fight. Let's roll. Let's boogie. And
Yes!
oh, the glasses got initiative. Wait, you know.
A 1 and a 20, goddamn.
That's still a natural 20. It counts for something.
I don't know. The bot is glitching out. The bot doesn't like playing music for longer than a few hits. Skip the trend. There we go. Alright. Let's roll some initiative. It's my turn to get the nat 20 Eldrine. What did you get? It's orange. Nat 20. 21. Marcel?
19.
19. Nice. Nat 20 on you, probably. Alice? 17. That's good.
I'm
And
right after with the 16.
Okay. That would mean that I can only get there, that box. Alright, you guys did well. Only 2 guys to fight. That's much more easy to deal with. This one is a plus. This one is plus 3 and plus 2. Okay. They technically can't see me. I think that will work for like 1 attack, not all of them, because once you attack, they kind of see that you can't attack. You're basically hidden for until your first attack. That's 17 on one of them. That's the mage, I think. And the brute is at 12. The mage is at 17. The brute is at 12. Oh. Top of the initiative, orange. The guards have been alerted, but there's only 2 of them. You can do this. You can jump them. I'm gonna run into Mrs. Frisby's room or to the mage. Dash to the guards near red. Dashing, alright. Yeah, 25 would not be enough, but you can dash and get between them. Is like that good enough? Between them, yeah. Alright. You can get there and end your turn there. Unless you have the bonus action. Just for these sake, it's gonna go there. I'm just gonna give this guy like a 0 initiative even if he isn't in combat. Just in case he wakes up. That's my turn. Good. Marcel, you caught them by surprise, not by the surprise condition, but you caught them with you on the upper hand.
Not everyone's near enough me to bless. Actually, I'd like to go 4 down and 3 left.
4 down, 3 left.
Yeah, that should be close.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Fine.
go. Be
You can
close
bless
me
3.
to bless the Eldrine and my bless.
Alice, you, and Eldrine. Okay, so you move away for a second, glasses, because I need to highlight them. Highlight all of you, and I can cast plus on all 3 of you at once. Production value. And you are concentrating. Let's put your glasses. That's a very important thing.
Yes, very important.
And yeah.
It's a lore item. And I would like to end my turn there.
Alright. Alice. Mage goes after you. Okay, so. No metagame. But I can only see that one guard now. You can move to see the mage, yeah, but you can see that one guard right there for your side. We're hiding from the mage. I only got top that. You find an angle for the corridor. With the cantrip. What damage type? Roll an 8 again, I dare you. Roll an 8 again. On the damage. Make it explode again. I believe in you. Give them 5 big booms. Boom. That's not how the roll works. Roll out. There we go, that hits. As your sorcerer's burst. Onto its target. What damage type? And do your damage and tell me what damage type. Let's go psychic. As the ticking clock once again sounds around Alice. An arc of glowing violet light connects to the head of the Manus, dealing 6 psychic damage. Efforts. It sees that this guy is right next to him, but Alice is right there. Close. Okay. Bonus actions, movement. Any sorcerer magic we have, or a static. I'm gonna move next to Marcel. Hi, bye.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, Manus Mage. Okay. Okay, this is a very favorable for it. This is not a this is not a favorable position for it to be. So, okay, this is what we'll do. Alright, it doesn't like this position right now. So you can hear it chanting some unspoken language between you all, as black magic seems to emanate from her palms. A sphere of black emanates from this point that grows and grows as magical darkness is cast. It just wants to get away from you right now. This area is essentially blindingly dark. As, well, you two are caught in the blind. Dark vision! Dark vision does not see through magical darkness. You're not a warlock. Essentially, we have to go here. We don't know where it went. But that's all it can do. You two are blinded, essentially. Mrs. Frisby, you see that the mage has joined them and left your allies in the darkly black. You can get sneak attack on the guy. Mrs. Frisby?
Does the mage see me?
The mage does... No, not that.
Because I was hiding when we entered.
And you're hidden from the
okay.
mage, you can get sneak attack on the mage too, so that's an advantage, yeah.
Okay. Alright. I was about to metagame. I'm not gonna. But I will still attack the mage. Will still attack the mage. Pull out my short bow again.
Mm-hmm.
And roll to hit.
Advantage?
Oh, right.
As Miss Frisby
I guess I
breaks
could just-
stealth, it pops out.
I could just roll
There we
again.
go. Now deal your sneak attack, rogue. You may be able to put them down with enough sneak attack dice, but they'll take a good roll. Let's see if the good roll happens.
Please let me copy paste.
Okay. There we go. 19. Actually, yeah, that's enough. As you shoot the mage, the arrow bolt kind of catches on their shoulder, hitting them enough where they fall down on the ground unconscious. And that is actually enough to put them down. Okay, darkness immediately breaks.
And then I'll use my bonus action. I didn't get.
Away from there?
Oh, will I get away from there?
That would be like 60 feet of movement. Right?
No, I will. Instead of bonus action to hide, I will move. Can I just leap across and land right behind the Manus Brute?
Yes.
Like what's this? Completely opposite.
Yep.
Of the orange.
Yeah, I'll think I'll have to go through there. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Ah. Hello.
She'll pull out her dagger. Good day,
Basically,
sir.
it basically recognizes you as the one that was sticking around, and considering you end your turn there, it's going to strike at you. Okay, so you see the Manus Brute essentially crack two knuckles together as that's probably gonna hurt if it hits you. As it brings down this iron gauntlet at you that seems to be coated with this necrotic black energy. That's probably not gonna be good. Let's see. Oh, it's not a 5. It must have been. Wait, oh no, it is a +5.
We'll see.
It only has one punch.
One punch. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh, here it comes.
Oh no, chat.
Oh, one big punch. This is going to be okay. So it's 1d4 +3 bludgeoning damage plus a d6 of necrotic damage. So that's going to be 2d4 +3 plus 2d6. Okay.
Oh, 2d6. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because the d6 was one necrotic damage on the club. It's a d4.
Oh.
Yep, d4 +3 bludgeoning and d6 necrotic. All of the damage.
Chat, we're dying.
2d4. Yeah, thankfully I'm not doubling the modifiers on crits for this game. Normally we do, but because I wanted to get
Oh yeah, because the modifiers will make it so much less.
Wait, 2d4. I think it does this. Like, let me double check if I have this dice command right again, because I wanna do fancy.
Yeah. Death comes for me. Okay.
It's like,
I live.
as Mrs. Frisby, you see this glowing metal glove just come down on you. You fear for your life in terror for about a split second as it sucks you right in the chest. You nearly push you back, but you manage to stand within barely an inch.
Oh.
Okay, well, you're very thankful, Marcel put the other one to sleep. That's all I can do. Eldrine. You just hear a loud metallic clang on the other room.
Bonk.
Let me run over to Mrs. Frisby. 45 feet of movement!
Will
Oh
not
my
get
god, she's
you.
barely alive. Metal pipe SFX.
Metal fire. Oh, see, I got it.
There it is. I'll use my longbow. You have advantage because you are technically hidden for 1 second. One back at you! So many crits this session! How are we all critting? Everyone's critting!
Golden ketchup!
Okay, longbow, go! You might end this guy in 1 turn. This might be a 1-round combat, but like, yeah, crit. Don't just double the dice, don't double the mod. 11. Might it survive? Okay. For the second time, Eldrine, you can put the last enemy down. It's just an arrow shot, unless you wanna make it flavorful. It is down. Combat is over. Everyone got it. And just double checking. Sleep lasts for how long? Wait, come on, there we go. Sleep. Oh, sleep is concentration. Wait, sleep is. Wait, no, this is no. D&D Beyond. I see a D&D Beyond. This is the 2024 version of sleep. I see it. No, it's not there. It updated the sleep rule. No, never mind. Red, tell me how long sleep lasts normally for your time.
It's 1 minute,
Oh, it is 1 minute.
and it's not concentration on my side.
That's what I was checking because it updated to be concentration now. That's the 2024 version. Ignore that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm presuming. Well, first of all, combat is over, and second of all, you guys probably want to catch the other guy, or like find them dead. So you figure that out while changing the
We should jump that guy.
just jump them, just beat him up. That also works, I suppose.
No rights.
No, you don't. You don't have to. You can just say you beat him up. Like if that's what you want to do, you can do.
Yeah.
Just beat him up. You can use my mic now, but it's not picking up anything. No, we can't hear Azii.
You know. Rules of nature and all that jazz.
You can just beat the other guy up. Sneak attack, long sword, great sword, everything.
And mousy stab.
Just that. Yeah, sure. Oh,
Just shank.
no,
Mousy
Azii
shank.
microphone broke. Alright, well, anyways, that is basically gonna do it for that round. So, you may all talk to each other since technically this is a successful mission. You have Azii yoinked, and I guess free raid over the camp, minus the 1 hour you have before that guard kind of checks up on you guys.
We should probably gather what we can and leave.
I'll go hang out with the guy while you guys discuss what happens next. Just to distract him. We're homies now.
You're gonna talk to your
Marcel.
husband?
Hey, homie.
Yeah, I know, right? Wild weather today. Ever catch the game?
Okay, so while he's off doing that, do they have things on them? They have the metal gauntlet, I suppose. They just have fancy clothes. The fancy
We should
clothes.
not put the masks on, by the way. By the by.
Oh yeah, speaking of masks on, Mr. Frisby, you have a moment to look at the things you grabbed, and they look like this. Oh!
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I grabbed.
Mm.
I'll take off everything. Okay, you just strip a guy down. Oh, right, I grabbed some stuff too. Oh yeah, I have some stuff too. Eldrine, you basically grab these two. Oh, why is it blessed? It got affected before.
The potions are now blessed. They
There's
become
Holy
awakened.
water.
They're holy water. Clerics can make holy water, yeah, that is true.
Yes. But the rag.
I have things.
Oh my god. It's Robitussin and Dime Tap.
Okay, so
We're making lean tonight. I'm kidding.
Okay, first, before all, just taking out the camp is an optional mission. Shooting a dead body. Yeah. Just as an optional mission, I did have something down. This was never really a required thing for you to do, but because you did, I get to say something. Optional side missions. Confiscate the supplies. Location restores food. On a success, the party prevents something happening in the end of the session. But also, yep, you found the items that you were meant on. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of a different thing. So yeah, the reward for this one was items, yeah. Miss Frisby, need health potion? Well, first of all, Miss Frisby, you find yourself now the proud owner of very ominous looking masks. One you recognize, one you don't. And, well, Eldrine, you find yourself with what seems to be a red potion and a blue potion. Do you want to take the red potion or the blue? Red pill or blue pill?
I knew it! I fucking knew it.
You she red versus blue, yeah. Orange, I want you to roll, like, roll me 4d4, orange. 4d4. That's the amount of gold they had up.
Ooh, money! That's how much Sharpie Dundee. It doesn't
That's
do
it.
much.
Orange just pockets all gold for himself. Very good. So yeah. Do you really think I need it? Oh yeah, okay, what do you want to do? Other than look at the masks, you can look closer at them. This one is calling for you.
I would like to throw it away. I'd like to yeet it. Anything else that talks in my head today, she has no patience for.
This one doesn't talk to you, but it is pretty.
It is very pretty. She thinks Jeremy would find it nice too.
Okay, one thing though, as Mrs. Frisby kind of tosses this one aside, Alice, you feel a strong tug at you. You want to look at this thing. It creeps you out, but mashes the balls together to make hissing monsters. What do you do? Eldrine, if you want, you can roll me Arcana check. An Arcana check on both potions, yeah, just a 1. You can probably guess what they are. Never mind, you have no idea. It's a red potion and a blue potion. Alice, you feel a tug that you can't explain. You want to grab that thing. I'm looking. Just looking. You look at it.
Does Mrs. Frisby see Alice looking?
Yeah, she's probably... She can't hide looking at it.
Actually,
Like,
I have a bit of a question.
Mhm.
While I'm chatting with the guard, can I cast Detect Thoughts on him and then understand what he's trying to say?
On a spell slot?
It's the telepathic feat, so I don't need a spell slot for it.
Tell me what the spell says. That's true. This is actually going to be pretty good.
So, yeah. I'm just going to inquire what they're keeping here, what they're storing, and yeah, detect thoughts, basically.
Cool. Oh well. Is it the actual spell, or do you just telepathically connect?
Thing is, I can't really detect the thoughts. I just talk to them. So yeah, detect thoughts.
You just talk to them.
Yeah. So detect thoughts on top of that
basically,
so that I could understand.
Okay, since this is like a Manus thug, essentially, you get like fragmented bits of roars as you peer into his mind, trying to establish a connection, which you do have since he's charmed. You start to like filter out the noise of the groans and the roars until you hear some words of cohesion. You hear the words. These are all in like grunt voices. I'm just not gonna do that to my voice. You hear the words like museum. You hear night. You hear yesterday. You hear the word, and then the final word you hear is a name that you don't recognize. Caleb.
Alright, noting all of that down. Thank
Otherwise,
you very much.
it just goes back to guttural grunts and groans as these guys typically talk.
Thanks, homie.
Thank you. It mentally says. That's actually pretty useful. Yeah, charm good. Anyways, back here. Alice, do you touch the mask? When you touch the mask, Alice, you don't put it on. You feel Mrs. Frisby, you see Alice like staring at this mask for an intensely long time. Like for 10 whole seconds, she just stood there still staring at it, and she picked it up and pokes it and just kind of like stares at it for 5 more seconds. You don't know what's going on in her head, but she seems very intently curious on the mask.
She'll use her tail to like lightly no, not like whip to make it hurt, but just like little prehensile. No, dear, no.
Alice, you wake up from this little daze you caught yourself, and you don't know what happened. yourself, like you kind of get back to yourself. That was strange.
Let's leave that one alone. It's not good.
You don't know why.
How about instead you help me figure out what this one is? She hands what's this? The mask over to Alice.
An artistic mask. No. Yeah, Alice, you don't know. This is me actually saying it to you, like, this is me saying it to Solitaire. Alice, you don't know why, but you suddenly felt extremely frightened of that mask. Like, these are emotions welling up in you, but you don't know where they come from. You just feel them, but you don't know their source, other than, of course, the mask. But you look at this one, and instead a different feeling washes over you. Intense curiosity. Like getting into a hyperfixation. You don't know why, but you just are attracted to the mask. She looks embarrassed for what she did. I need to I can give you like your choice of like, yeah, it's probably just investigation with advantage, yeah.
Because it was funny.
You can have investigation with advantage, investigation or arcana, I think, whichever you're higher in. It's kind of natural. Investigation or arcana with advantage. Arcana. Well, we take a look at it, and it is a well-crafted mask. It seems to be depicting that of what you can see, like a half-moon, half-sun kind of mask. You don't know where this knowledge comes from, but you know it's part of like a recent art movement. Decorating masks, probably within this era of the 90s. And that it's one thing that you find about it, that it is very artistic. It's an arcanum infused mask, but not for any magical properties, but because the arcanum inside it makes the mask like retain that sort of ethereal glow that contributes to not a magical effect, but like an artistic quality, like using magic to create artwork. And that's the thing you kind of get from this mask. It's an artistic magic item. It doesn't do anything other than look pretty as a mask, but it's infused with magic to the point of like enhancing its like, beauty, and that's the only purpose its magic has. It's magic art. It's magic art. It does nothing other than look pretty. Magic art. She's finally said 5 whole words in the campaign. Magic art. Oh, this is me here. She just says magic art. Potions! Anyone want potions?
Mrs. Frisby will look at while Alice is looking at the mask. So look at the red potion, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get there. It's probably like red equals health potion is common enough knowledge, sure. You don't know what kind of health potion, but it's probably a healthy potion if it's red. It doesn't look like blood, so it's probably a health potion. That's the only other common option. Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
CeeJay?
I imbibe.
You imbibe the potion, and it's actually a greater health potion. It's 4d4 plus 4. You may roll it. All of it. This might be enough to get you to roll. Get it!
Yay, I'm back up to full.
That was exactly your intention.
Full health.
Look, 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 look.
And as a normal person, you of course also eat the bottle, so that we don't have
Yes.
empty bottles in our inventory.
Exactly.
And
She's a mouse.
all
She's
that,
eaten glass before.
and all that Eldrine has left is a blood potion, but you don't know what it does. That's one's less now. You don't. Oh, okay, wait. You still doing fine here, Marcel? Just chatting it up. How shiny is this?
Yeah, we're vibing. We're
You're
vibing.
just vibing. It's actually glowing. Like it's probably like the brightness of a phone screen. The sun part of it, the moon side of it is just moon, but the sun part of it's like glowing like laptop screen amount of brightness. But it is like it's not enough to cast light, but it's enough to be spotted in the dark. It was contained in the box that Mrs. Frisby kind of like took from. Ow. And I guess if you want to, you can also make me a normal history check. Just history check if you really wish to. Yep. Or anyone with it. I don't think any of... I mean, I don't know if any of you are from... I mean, it probably belongs in... I mean, it's probably stolen from somewhere. That's the thing. But one thing does catch your attention, Alice. It's a very artistic item that likely belongs in someone's collection, or somewhere else that keeps important arcane items. But and that the most you get is the connection that this belongs in a museum. That if the Manus has this, they might have already been stealing from more than just the museum that you guys are set to protect or prevent from. But you don't know if this is from that museum, but it might not be considering well the job just got posted that they're about to steal from the museum. So you just keep that in mind. Well, that's all we should be doing here at this point, all of you. We can just leave the mask here.
Yeah. We should leave that here.
We should leave. Wanna just take everything and run? Everything other than this?
Why are you zooming in so intently?
Everyone just kind of walks here. You all kind of just see Marcel hey, so how's the weather? How are the kids? Oh, hello.
The kids are great, apparently.
It was lovely meeting you, but we
glad.
really must be going.
Yeah, thank you very much for your help. Your plans are supplies, and I think we should be fine now to go. We have rested a little bit, and take care. Be back soon.
I can say that'll probably happen within 40 minutes. So yeah, you kind of just have enough time to kind of just skedaddle. And at this point, you all can, if you want, I can just take you all. You don't have to go back. You can just go to the city actually.
To the city.
So I'm just gonna relay the information that I got to everyone. That'd be fine. So it's the words are museum, night, yesterday, and Caleb. So
Caleb? As in a name?
Caleb as in the name.
Yeah.
C-A-L-E-B. Yeah, Caleb.
Anyone want to connect the dots for me?
Alice, you did find this thing that looks like it belongs to a museum. You see Alice with a mask in her hand. The mask was on.
Actually, can I personally examine the mask?
Sure. You can roll me your choice of investigation or arcana.
Okay,
Is there some sort of maker's mark on it?
of course, guidance on that. So, on
Oh, yeah, that is a good.
20
Yeah, that is a good thing. Huge,
plus
You're smart.
3 plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
16. Do you specifically want to look for like a maker's mark 2 as Mrs. Frisby suggests? Mm-hmm.
So, we should.
Yeah. Do you just
So,
want to look at the mask? What do you wish to find from the mask specifically then?
well, I had the hint.
Alright.
I did say
Discord. Discord?
am I cutting off?
Oh yeah. Say that again.
Okay. Did get the hints that museum yesterday night, and it was stolen according to Alice. So, can I possibly identify what kind of collection it would be from, or something along the lines of that?
Yeah. From your knowledge of arcane items, it's most likely just an artistic piece. And from your investigation and from small read-throughs of the documents that were probably given before the museum, it sounds like it might be something that belongs to the place you're supposed to be protecting, like the Manus' target, like the London Museum of Arcane Arts. This kind of thing matches the memo of the things that are in their inventory.
Oh, okay.
There's a little discrepancy here that you might be noticing, and does that mean the Manus already stole from them?
I see.
Because the mission said that they were supposed to be like stealing tonight. That's what you got from Burton. Well, it is a discrepancy that you kind of like point out with you and Alice's collective knowledge that if you're supposed to be protecting the museum from being stolen from, why is there an item from there, or likely from there, that's already in the Manus' possession? Are they just going back?
So, what's the plan now, everyone? Do we go to the city?
Yeah, you can just go sit down. But those
Yeah.
Well, you can
First-
short rest in the forest. I'd say probably approximately like 3 hours have passed. It's probably like mid-afternoon now. All you know that it's supposed to take place at night, the actual people. So you don't know how much time. So you can short rest if you wish.
What do y'all think?
Best to catch our bearings and maybe
Yeah.
discuss our findings a little bit more.
Short rest is overrated, said the Paladin. Short rest is the fighter who gets back action surge and all of her superiority dice. Nah, I'm a Paladin. I don't need that.
What the fuck up, Orange?
Short rest. This is the power of democracy.
I need my extra action. Yeah, you can all. Does everyone know how short rest HP works, or does everyone need a reminder? Recharging HP.
I forgore. It's just
Alright.
hit dice, right?
It's just your hit dice.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, Alex has been very conservative, which is honestly good. Sorcerers get everything back on a long rest. So Alice wouldn't get anything other than HP, so yeah. If anyone's confused, you can look at that and remember how it works. Anyone who lost HP can get them back by spending hit dice. If you're... Okay. And should I just assume everyone's healing to full so I can change the token?
Yeah, sure.
Assuming Eldrine. Oh, Eldrine. You can add your constitution to that roll, Eldrine.
I can add my 0 constitution to mine.
Okay, everyone roll their HP and just tell me what HP, if you're full or not. I think this is Frisby is already full, Alice is already full. You can spend up to 3. Like, you can spend up
Yeah.
to 3 with dice.
I'm using all of them actually. Hold on.
Plus 3 with my con.
Oh my god.
What HP are you at, Marcel?
I believe I was at 11 earlier.
Yeah, I have you listed as 12 HP. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
11
how much?
plus 6. That's 7. I'm not even at full.
11 plus 6, so that would be 17. 1 HP from full, but you're fine.
It's
The only
fine.
HP that matters in D&D is your last one.
Yeah, that's. I also still have my channel divinity. It's fine. I have 1d4.
You're fine. You're fine. Eldrine? Eldrine is back to full? Mm-hmm. That's 32. You can personally double check if your fighter and other stuff is recharged. Everyone else, I'll assume, is back to full. Orange, are you full?
While we're taking this short breath, um,
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Frisby will ponder on the idea, or the discrepancy that if why is the Manus going back if they've already stolen something?
Mm-hmm.
Well, perhaps they haven't stolen from the London Museum specifically.
Yeah.
Maybe this mask is part of a collector? And if it is, maybe it's being displayed at the museum. So maybe they're looking to complete the collection by stealing it. Would that be a possibility?
Possibly.
She ponders this aloud for everyone else to hear.
Well, you do have a pager to ask a question.
I do, yes.
I will say that, yeah, as you look at the pager, as a convenient plot device for the mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons, it will allow you. You notice that it's been draining its battery since the orange has activated it. It never turned it off, meaning it only has enough battery left to send one question.
Wow, how you've done that.
Inconvenient.
We love the claws in this house.
Oh no, the orange never turned it off. It was draining its battery this entire time. So yeah, you can use it to ask essentially one question to Verton, and she will answer to her best of her ability. So you can decide when you want to actually ask that question, or if you want to save it for future information you might have already gotten. So yeah, you turn it off promptly to realizing you can only have enough choose for one. But yeah, you have that when you need it. That's essentially the purpose of that item. It's ask a clarifying question. Shit battery.
Shit battery. Oh, maybe we should connect. We should connect you with this so we can charge it. You piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
It has a shit battery.
Orange battery, everybody. Let's go. No.
Yeah. Like Alice. I mean, you can try. Marcel probably knows that's an instant way to try it, but you can try. Let's try.
No, I don't think that's a.
Marcel, you are cringing at them not even considering grounding the connection, or because this is a direct line.
Yeah, I'm just staring in judgment.
That is not how technology works. I'm offended.
I mean, I've seen a lemon power a light bulb once. I didn't know how it works, but it did.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I just think they'll eventually figure it out.
But yeah, I realize that the fact that we only have one message to send, one question and answer to send. Do you think it's worth asking if there was something like a mask collection. Or we could try and go to the museum ourselves. And
Yeah, it is a place you're supposed to be going to anyway. That's true.
Mhm.
Eldrine, you still have the blue potion with you. Where's the museum? In the city. You just have been in the forest this whole time because you
Yeah.
wanted to get the information.
Yeah, what if the museum has an outlet?
Oh no!
What
You
era are
didn't
we
see a
in?
charger!
What era are we in again?
You only... you're still like, in the forest. Yeah. You didn't bring a charger, you only have the device. And it's a proprietary charger, no!
Oh,
No.
it doesn't support Type C.
It does not! It has like, for some reason, 4 weird holes that are each individually differently shaped.
Who uses micro USB anymore?
It requires a charging port that has 4 unique shapes that plugs into it. A square that goes into the square hole, a star, and like a semicircle.
It all goes in the square hole.
You cannot charge it. No, a star goes into the square.
Square hole. And the square hole.
So yeah, what's the plan? Eldrine, you still have like a blue potion with you if you don't know what it does.
Yeah, I'm just down to go to the museum now. If anyone else has any other ideas to do before.
Do you think you could identify this blue potion before we go?
I mean, or who?
Yeah. Yeah, Marcel.
It will be an Arcana check.
Would it be Arcana or Medicine?
It's Arcana. It's not a healing.
Okay.
From what you can tell.
20 plus 2, and of course I'm casting guidance on myself, huh?
What's that?
And it left. You don't identify the potion, but you can tell that the blue probably means it's some sort of magical potion. Well, that part's obvious that it's a magical potion, but it affects magic rather than your health, like your actual inherent arcanum.
Oh, so it's like something along the lines of Crasmodon.
It's an antidepressant.
Most likely, it's probably something to help with your actual. In D&D terms, it's something to help your spellcasting. You don't know what it does or restores though.
Y'all want me to take it?
Want to test out yourself?
You know what? I only have 1 level 1 spell slot and 1 level 1 spell slot. Leap
Might
of
as well
faith, I'll
take
take it. I'll take it.
Okay, you drink it, and it is an arcane restoration potion. You can get back a level 1 spell slot.
Thank you very much.
Yay!
I appreciate that.
Look. This image will come alongside having the glasses. This image.
It now casts 2 bless.
Go. Yeah, and just like a very polite normal person, you also eat the bottle, so we don't have empty bottles in the inventory.
Very real. Everyone loves to eat their bottles.
He's a party guy. Drinking that bottle.
You know, for a Mesmer, you're pretty cool.
It's not a Baja Blast, it's like a chug jug.
Boy dinner. Okay, so
Boy dinner, yeah.
Alright, and it's at this point that the party kind of has that decision they are set on. Do you all think you can still stay for like, from how you interact with social encounters so far, probably like an hour or 2 more? Or do you want to just continue this next week?
feel like continuing it next week would probably be better.
Yeah, because well, who knows how long you guys take with actually talking to people in the game, but this has been a fun session, even if it has been cut in between. I think it's fun.
I think we got a lot done today.
Yeah, we got a lot of that. There's still like, I think this actually is the halfway point too, so I think it would be a good time to call it now than later. So this is the halfway point.
Alright guys, we got a quick save.
Quick save! Alright, the party has short rested. Cat's eating something kind of. Maybe we'll see a cat on the Azii next session.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Same time next
A
week,
cat and a mouse in the same session.
I guess. Hopefully I can speak next week. Yeah, it would also be nice to have Azii
Yes.
speaking for the actual social portion of the session. I can't do next week, by the way. Grandma birthday. Oh, that's fine. We could just have session 0 for the campaign group and I'll preview in later. Fine. If it. I feel so weird stopping before the 8-hour. Like, yeah, we're not bringing the new people into the 8-hour sessions yet.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. It is a, time zones. So.
12-hour session.
Bruh, I know I have an overnight shift today,
I'm
technically.
fine with waiting like 2 weeks for this. It was a fun session.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, bye. Thanks
Thank you very
everybody. It was really
much.
fun.
Alright, so we have. Okay, let me just say some closing words. The party has gathered. Suitcase mission -1. The Suitcase is essentially like ragtag group of people who were either recruited very late or recruited just the night before. Burton and crew has assembled a team of very capable individuals. Honestly, pretty sure you guys did well. Next time on Suitcase mission -1-2.
I would say 1.5.
Yeah, we'll head to London itself to investigate potentially the Museum of Arcane Arts. Figure out this discrepancy, whether or not the Manus would be stealing from the museum a first time or a second time, and well, hopefully get to the bottom of this. And thank you. I got a little script outro, so yeah. Yay! We can say bye! I think that was funny anyway. That's nice. It feels so good to be back.